500 years ago, an unprecedented meteor shower tore through space, forming a massive black hole. Countless monsters surged out from the black hole, flooding down to Earth. Humans called them evil spirits, and these evil spirits fed on people. While humanity was too weak to fight back, the lucky survivors established many safe zones. From then on, the war against the evil spirits began. Not long after, humanity discovered a special substance in the bodies of the evil spirits. Scientists injected this substance into animals, causing them to mutate and develop powerful abilities. People with strong mental power could form soul contracts with these mutated animals, turning them into spirit pets. That's how a brand new profession was born called spirit masters. They became the main force of humanity in fighting the evil spirits, and were honored with a high status in society. Suddenly someone shouted, "An evil spirit is chewing on the little dog numbered 205. The young man lying on the ground had his face stepped on, and he yelled, "Chewie, let go of 205. But no miracle happened. Blood splattered everywhere, and the little dog didn't survive. Chewie was the one stepping on Da Thien Tin's face, trying to show off his power. He snarled, "Da Thien Tin, remember this. There are people you can't mess with." The little dog that was killed was also because he was involved. He continued, threatening, "This time I only took your dog's life. If there's a next time, it'll be your life." His two buddies chimed in, "Carrying around a husky and thinking you're a spirit master. You can't even form a contract with a spirit pet. You're nothing but a total loser." Da Thien Tin gritted his teeth, glaring at Chewie with hate, and shouted, "Chewie, I'll kill you! I'll kill you!" But to Chewie, those words were just a joke. He sneered, "Kill me! Ha ha ha! Who do you think you are?" He stomped hard on Da Thien Tin's back, while the claws of the massive evil spirit hovered near him. He said coldly, "But right now, killing you would be as easy as a thought." Da Thien Tin's eyes widened, staring at the sharp teeth of the evil spirit. That was what caused his dog to die. Just then a voice called out from behind, "Enough!" Lum Nyuk Hee appeared standing behind Chewi's group. She said gently but firmly, "You've killed the pet and beaten him, so it's time to stop." Even though Da Thien Tin is my stepbrother, she emphasized, "No matter what, he's my brother. Don't make things hard for me." Chewi's group didn't want to stop, but out of respect for Lum Nyuk Hee, he backed off. "Fine, for Nyuk Hai's sake, I'll let him go this time." Lum Nyuk Hee walked over to Da Thien Tin. He held the little dog tightly in his arms, his heart aching. She advised, "Da Thien Tin, why do you have to act like this? In today's society, an ordinary person like you can't stand up to a spirit master." She glanced back at Chewi's retreating figures and added, "You shouldn't mess with Chewie. With his status as a spirit master and his family's influence, even if he killed you, no one would stand up for you." Seeing Da Thien Tin still silent, she said with a sad look in her eyes, "Da Thien Tin 205 is gone. It was just an ordinary dog. Don't be so upset about it." But those words couldn't comfort him. He replied bitterly, "Lum Nyuk Hee, you don't need to console me. You're a spirit master. We're not even in the same league." Tears streamed down his cheeks. He declared, "But one day I'll become a spirit master stronger than anyone." That night, under the starry sky, Da Thien Tin dug a grave for 205. He whispered, "205, rest in peace. In the other world, you won't have to suffer with me anymore." He dug with his hands, blood from his fingers mixing into the dark soil. He choked up. "From the time I was little, you were the only one who stayed by my side willingly. You were the only one who didn't think I was useless." Overcome with longing, he rested his head on 205's body, his muddy hands touching it. He said, "Even though I'm an orphan, having you around made me feel less alone. I'll definitely avenge you." Suddenly, his eyes widened in surprise. A drop of blood accidentally activated something miraculous. The Spirit Pet Imitation Creation System has been successfully activated. "Host, do you accept the Spirit Pet Imitation Creation System?" He repeated in astonishment. Imitation creation of a spirit pet. A cat-shaped robot appeared glowing with blue light. It mechanically said, "Creating a spirit pet requires materials. The host must find them yourself. The system will also periodically provide mysterious maintenance for the host. This is the mysterious maintenance reward for the host. Do you want to open it?" A red box floated in front of him. "Yes!" He stood up surprised. This was the mysterious maintenance. The box opened automatically, revealing rare items. Hellfire flames, a seed from the underworld that can burn souls of 5-star material. Ancient God's essence, blood containing terrifying energy, a 4.5-star material. A mysterious soul cluster, a 3-star material. The watch of a forbidden entity with the ability to manipulate time but currently damaged, a 5-star material. Da Ting scratched his head confused. Are these all materials for creating a spirit pet? The cat robot explained, yes. The system scanned and found a 5-star material near death next to the host. Do you want to try creating it? He jumped. Near death. Are you saying I can save 205? A smiling face appeared on the robot's screen. It flew over to 205 and confirmed, yes, spirit pets are considered creation materials by the system. Among the 4 items, the ancient god's essence blood contains massive energy with a high chance of reviving it. The system recommends using underworld flames to enhance the created spirit pet's attributes. Da Tin's face lit up. He tossed the watch aside, excited. Great! Strands of energy flowed into 205's body, making it float up. In front of his amazed eyes, its paws touched the ground, and its teeth grew larger. When it opened its eyes, its pupils glowed brightly, exuding a majestic aura. Green spiritual energy surrounded it, making it stronger than before. Da Ting was stunned. Is this the Hellhound 205's evolved form? The system announced spirit pet creation complete. For the host's first spirit pet creation, the system rewards an extra skill. The host can fuse 2 skills of the spirit pet. Please choose. He looked at 205 and realized, wow, I can even fuse spirit pet skills? That means I can use 205's abilities too. And he selected on the screen, I'll choose Underworld Flame Strike and Intimidation. The system explained, intimidation against opponents no more than 2 levels above the host. It performs a soul intimidation affecting the fight. Underworld Flame Strike summons. Underworld Flames for an attack effective against both physical and spiritual targets. Spirit pet skills are fixed. Green spiritual energy filled Da Tin's body. He felt power surging through him and laughed. Haha, I feel full of strength right now. I don't even need 205 to fight. I can take down a low-level spirit pet myself. The system chuckled slyly. Ding, please have the host quickly form a contract with the spirit pet. His mood dropped, worried. System, when I was 5, an incident damaged my mental power, so I've never been able to become a spirit master. Can I still form a contract? In the past, he was mocked, don't waste your time, you loser. But the system reassured, don't worry, host. Spirit pets created by the system have a 100% contract success rate. He approached 205, bit his finger to draw blood, and said determinedly, all right, let's try it. He placed his bleeding finger on 205's forehead. Green light burst out and a whirlwind swirled around. The system announced, contract successful. Congratulations, host. 205 now calls you Master. He was so happy he cried, leaning his head on its large body. This is great, 205. I can finally form a contract and communicate with you soul to soul. But he missed its cute original form, so he said, 205, can you go back to your old shape? You look tough now, but it's a bit scary. Hearing him, green spiritual energy swirled. 205 returned to its original form. He was thrilled, perfect. It jumped onto him. The system explained, this form can deceive opponents, achieving the effect of playing weak to strike strong. From now on, no one will underestimate us. He smirked. Tomorrow I'll make those who hurt you pay. Shouts echoed from the villa. Coming home this late, where have you been fooling around? Da Ting returned home. A woman followed him, pinching her nose and pointing at his clothes. How did your clothes get so dirty? I'm telling you, if this outfit gets ruined, I won't buy you a new one. From now on, you can go to school naked. He ignored her and walked away with a frown. She kept scolding, oh, grown up now, huh? And ignoring me. Do you believe I'll kick you out and make you an orphan again with both parents dead? But the words orphan, both parents dead, made him freeze. He silently recalled when I was 3 that incident not only damaged my mental power but also made my parents disappear. After recovering, I was sent to an orphanage. When I was 6, my current foster parents adopted me, but they have a daughter. They soon found out my mental power was damaged, so I couldn't form a contract with a spirit pet and would just be ordinary. In society, the law requires adopting orphans until they're 16. So my foster parents reluctantly took me in, but their attitude toward me turned hostile. They'd hit or scold me at the drop of a hat, and I had to endure it. He decided not to let that happen again. With a sharp gaze, he asked her, what did you just say? Powerful spiritual energy radiated from him. She panicked and called Da Tin. His tone made her furious. "You brat, what do you think you're doing?" Her husband came over and calmed her. "Honey, don't bother with him. Anyway, he'll be 16 soon and we won't have to take care of him anymore." The whole family looked at him with disdain. She still grumbled, "How could I raise an ungrateful wretch like you? And now you're threatening me. Get out. Leave right now." He didn't hold back and headed for the door. "Anyway, I don't want to stay here. Have you ever treated me like family all these years?" Before opening the door, he said loudly, "I don't need this house anyway." Her anger boiled over. "If you don't want to stay, then get lost. With your worthless talent. In this society, you're just a nobody. Without me, you might not even survive tomorrow." He dragged his luggage out confidently. Surviving is that hard? Now I don't just want to survive. I want to live better than anyone else." He heard a familiar voice. Yatinting Lam Nyuk-hee ran after him. He asked Lam Nyuk-hee, "What are you doing here? If it's to make me apologize to my foster mom, forget it." She sighed and handed him some money. "Out there, you need money for food and shelter, but I don't have much. This is all I can give." This gesture made him feel a rare warmth. He thought, even though she's just my stepsister, when everyone mocked me for not being able to become a spirit master, she never did that. Even if she hasn't been that nice to me, she hasn't humiliated me like the others. He took the money and said, "Consider this a loan. I'll pay you back later. Take care." Soon he found an apartment. The chubby landlord showed him in and said, "It's not bad, right? Rent is $2,000 for the month. Not many people rent here. His roommate is a beautiful girl." He continued, "But she's really mysterious. She's often not home and she has a bad temper." Before leaving, the landlord warned, "Kid, I'm warning you. Don't go into the wrong room at night or you'll get beaten up bad." He awkwardly laughed. "You don't say. I guess that's you, Mr. Landlord." The next day at school, Chu-wee saw Da Thin Tin walking into class unharmed and mocked, "Just one night and you're all healed. Nice recovery skills." He stood up and approached. "Da Thin Tin, your dog that you called a spirit pet is dead. Why are you even coming to school? Watch out." He turned silently, thinking to himself, "I'm here to get revenge on you, and you walked right into it." Watch out, sensing something off, he thought. I remember you weren't this tall, right? How did you grow so much overnight?" Seeing him silent, Chu-wee angrily raised his hand. "When I talk to you, don't you know, to bow your head." But before his hand could strike, Da Thin Tin shoved it away with such force that he dropped to his knees in front of him. Chu-wee raged, "Damn it, you're fighting back." He looked down coldly. "Fighting back. Let me show you what real fighting back looks like." He grabbed Chu-wee's hand and with just a little force made him cry out in pain. He kicked Chu-wee flying. He said, "This is just interest. We'll settle our score slowly." The scene caused an uproar in the class. "Is this still Da Thin Ting? How is he so strong? Da Thin Ting actually beat Chu-wee." Chu-wee got up and roared, "Da Thin Tin, you loser! How dare you hit me? I'll make you regret being alive." He summoned his spirit beast, Ironback Wolf, come out. A massive spirit beast appeared behind him. Da Thin Ting quietly assessed, "Only 1.5 stars. It doesn't compare to 205's 5 stars. He clenched his fist confident, "I've fused 205's skills, so I should be able to fight a spirit pet 3 levels below." Chu-wee ordered Ironback tear him apart. The spirit beast charged foam at its mouth. Da Thin Ting didn't rush. Green light gathered in his eyes as he used intimidation. An otherworldly space appeared, freezing the Ironback Wolf in place. A green ring of light formed under his feet. The spirit beast froze midair. He kicked it in the stomach and yelled, "Get lost!" The spirit beast was sent flying, shocking Chu-wee impossible. The whole class stared in disbelief. Am I dreaming? Da Thin Tin just took down the Ironback Wolf? Is this guy even human? He defeated such a savage spirit pet just with his own strength. Chu-wee and the spirit beast looked at him with full resentment. He extended his hand provocatively, saying, "Why are you choking?" Suddenly, a girl stepped in and stopped Chu-wee. "Chu-wee, stop right now." Ha Tiu-vu questioned him. "Don't you know you're not allowed to summon spirit pets in the classroom?" Chu-wee was surprised. Ha Tiu-vu? But he didn't stop and ordered, "Ironback charge." Ha Tiu-vu frowned. "Chu-wee, how dare you? If she summons her spirit beast, Fire will join the fight." She warned, "Chu-wee, if you don't recall your spirit pet, don't blame me for not holding back." Da Thin Ting observed and thought to himself, "Wow, this fire spirit sparrow is rated 4 stars. In the same level, its combat strength is really strong." Then the teacher walked in and shouted, "What are you all doing?" Everyone stopped and turned around. Teacher Jiang held a ruler and said sternly, "You're not allowed to summon spirit pets in the classroom." Ha Tiu-vu? As the class monitor, don't you know that? She sat down and continued, Summoning spirit pets carelessly could end up hurting your classmates. What then? Ha Tiu-vu felt awkward but explained, "But Teacher Jang, it was Chu-wee who summoned his spirit pet to go after Da Thien Tin first, and he wouldn't listen to me, so I had to step in." The teacher slammed the ruler on the desk. "Chu-wee, recall your spirit pet right now and go to the infirmary for treatment." He reluctantly replied, "Yes, Teacher Jang." The other two also recalled their spirit pets. Ironback went back and Firefire went back. Before leaving, Chu-wee glanced at Da Thien Tin and threatened, "Da Thien Tin, this isn't over." He shot back, "You're right, this isn't over." He watched Chu-wee walk away and added, "That was just the interest. You still owe me, and I'll collect it slowly." Teacher Jang looked at him and thought, Da Thien Tin actually managed to fight Ironback with his own strength. Wasn't he really weak before? Because of this, all three of them were punished to run laps around the track. Da Thien Tin ran alongside Ha Tiu-vu and said, "Little Vu, you didn't have to get punished. This was clearly between me and Chu-wee." She replied, "Big brother Thien Tin, don't say that. Even if I'm punished, I can't just stand by and watch Chu-wee bully you." Earlier, Teacher Jang had said, "Ha Tiu-vu, although the main fault is Chu-wee's, you were also wrong. Your fire-type spirit pet could easily hurt other students." "Yes, so she punished you to run 5 laps around the track." She nodded. "Yes, Teacher Jang." But Da Thien Tin raised his hand. "Teacher Jang, this whole thing started with me and Chu-wee, so I share the blame. I volunteer to take the punishment with the class monitor." The teacher was surprised and waved her hand. "If you want to get punished, go ahead." While running, he said firmly, "I'm a real man. How can I let a girl protect me? Didn't you see me beat Chu-wee until he was all beat up?" Ha Tiu-vu smiled awkwardly. "Yeah, you're really amazing." He recalled Ha Tiu-vu and I met at the orphanage. Her mental strength is incredibly strong. She's shown exceptional talent as a spirit master since she was little. She was adopted by the president of the Jiangnan City Spirit Master Association. With plenty of resources, she became an outstanding talent among the young spirit masters. After a moment of silence, she suddenly remembered, "Oh, right, Big Brother Thien Tin. I heard 205 was killed by Chu-wee. Is that true?" She said apologetically, "I know Chu-wee went after you because of me. He's been making things hard for you out of jealousy over our relationship. Da Thien Tin has always been a thorn in Chu-wee's side because she's close to him and Chu-wee likes her." She said, "I once turned down Chu-wee's confession, but I never expected him to do something like that." She burst into tears. 205 was always by your side since the orphanage. He patted her head and comforted her. "You silly girl, it's not your fault. It's all because of Chu-wee," he explained. "Besides, 205 isn't dead, it's alive and well." He waved his hand and a different space appeared. "Don't believe me? Look." 205 jumped on her and nuzzled. "Woof woof." She said happily, "Ha ha, 205, you're really still alive. Did you and 205 form a contract?" She hugged 205 tightly and realized, "Did you and 205 form a contract? You've become a spirit master now." He scratched his head sheepishly. "Yeah, I accidentally got some treasures." Not only did they heal 205's injuries, but they also fixed my depleted mental strength. She said joyfully, "That's great. Now that you've become a spirit master, Big Brother Thien Tin, you won't get expelled in the final exams." Their conversation was overheard by Chu-wee. He growled, "Da Thien Tin, I'll kill you for sure." Da Thien Tin opened the apartment door and said in surprise, "Huh, the door's unlocked." He stepped inside and suddenly heard water running from the bathroom. He thought to himself, "Who's showering?" His face turned red with embarrassment as he muttered, "Is this the beauty the landlord mentioned, my new roommate?" Right then a girl walked out of the bathroom wearing just a towel. Da Thien Tin froze and his nose started bleeding as he stammered, "Oh my God." The girl was startled and quickly retreated, slamming the door shut. He thought to himself, "Wow, she's really bold coming out like that without anything on. But she's gorgeous." The girl suddenly came out with a knife hidden behind her back. Ignoring the knife, he quickly explained, "Hi, I didn't mean to. I really didn't know you were showering. You must be the person the landlord mentioned." But she didn't listen and screamed as she lunged at him, stabbing with the knife. Luckily, he dodged and said in shock, "What are you doing?" Seeing his quick reaction, she thought to herself, "This guy actually dodged my surprise attack. He must have some skills." He grinned and said, "If you're going to keep attacking, bring it on." She swung the knife repeatedly. He dodged while explaining, "Hey, beautiful, I know seeing you like that was my fault, but it was an accident." She kicked at him and yelled, "Jerk!" Seeing how aggressive she was, he thought helplessly, "Looks like I have to restrain her first before we can talk." He grabbed her arm, held both her hands up, and pleaded, "Hey, please calm down." But during the struggle, they both lost their balance and were about to fall. He panicked, "Oh no," but he didn't let go and kept apologizing. "Beautiful," he quickly said as they fell to the floor. His face was as red as a tomato. He said hurriedly, "Beautiful, I swear I have no bad intentions toward you. Just calm down a bit." Even though she acted tough, she couldn't help feeling embarrassed in that situation. He tried to clarify, "Actually, I'm also a tenant in this apartment. What just happened was totally an accident. Let's talk this out without fighting." His words made her listen, but she still shouted, "Jerk, get off me right now." He jumped up quickly. Okay, I'm getting off." She got up angrily and advanced toward him. He worried, "You're not gonna attack again, are you?" She replied, but her eyes were sharp and she suddenly kicked him hard. It turned out he activated the system and his eyes turned to a blue space, stunning her. She kicked between his legs, but he dodged it by a hair just 0.01 centimeters away. He hadn't fully recovered and looked down thinking, "Oh man, that was close to the end of me. This woman is ruthless." She stopped. He finally got a chance to say, "Lee, beautiful, you don't keep your word at all. I said no hands, but you used your feet." She lifted her foot and smirked. "I said no hands, I used feet." In that moment, she felt something odd. What was that just now? In an instant, my body felt out of control. Could this guy attack someone's soul directly? He tilted his head and explained, "I just moved in yesterday. The landlord said you're really mysterious, so I didn't mean to misunderstand you. That's what led to this mix-up." Leaning against the door, he continued, "Come on, you share some blame. Who takes a shower and doesn't put clothes on afterward?" She replied coldly, "I'll let you off the hook today. You'd better forget what just happened, or I have a ton of ways to kill you." He thought to himself, no wonder the landlord said she has a bad temper. The next day in Tongbing City, Da Thien Tin said in surprise, "To accept a mission, you need a soldier medal." He asked, "Miss, what's a soldier medal?" "How do you get one?" She answered, "As long as you join an official soldier group, they'll give you the medal." He continued, "How do you join a soldier group?" She guided, "Just follow the map directions over there to the recruitment square. There are a lot of soldier groups recruiting members there." He thanked her. "Thanks, miss. Once I find a soldier group, I'll come back." She smiled. "This kid is so polite. Serving you is my job." At the recruitment square, Da Thien Tin marveled, "Wow, that guy's really tall." He noticed someone not in line and thought, "Why isn't that guy lining up?" A person nearby said, "Are you asking for trouble? That guy's an E-rank spirit master Kui Wu from the Iron Blood 1st Soldier Group." Kui Wu went to the soldier hall and shouted, "Hey, are there any missions lately that suit me?" The girl at the desk trembled and said respectfully, "Sir Spirit Master, please follow the rules and don't cut in line." Kui Wu snapped, "What gives a nobody like you the right to tell me what to do? Get to work for me." "I cut in line and they haven't complained, so how dare you say I have to follow the rules?" The girl said fearfully, "Please line up as required." Kui Wu didn't hold back and reached out to grab her. "Damn it, do you want a beating? Not working, I'll smash you." Just then, Da Thien Tin showed up like a hero, saving the beauty. "Who do you think you are messing with my business?" He replied, "I'm just a student who hates seeing people get bullied." Kui Wu growled, "What?" He tried to pull his hand back, but couldn't. Shocked bastard. How does a regular student have that much strength? The crowd murmured, "Who is this kid daring to mess with Kui Wu? First time seeing him. From his age, he must have just become a spirit master. What era? Is this still got busybodies messing with Kui Wu? He's done for." Kui Wu wouldn't take the humiliation and raised his fist. "You can't just get away with this. I'll lose face." He shouted, "Daring to mess with me, you must want to die." Da Thien Tin dodged gracefully with precise moves, spun around and kicked Kui Wu flying to the ground. The crowd was shocked. "Who is this young guy that took down Kui Wu in one move?" I heard Kui Wu is the underground wrestling champ in Jiangnan City, and he couldn't even handle one hit from this kid. Kui Wu was furious and summoned his spirit pet. "You little brat, you've successfully pissed me off. Come out berserk. Hunter Bear. Big Bear, take care of him for me." A dog walking on two legs with black fur, red hair, bright eyes, wearing armor, and a temper as grumpy as Kui Wu appeared. The crowd commented, "2-star E-rank, a power-based spirit pet tough to deal with." Big Bear roared his wild howl, shaking everyone. The roar made everyone cover their ears in fear, but Da Thien Tin stayed calm. "Trying to intimidate in front of me, that's like bringing a knife to a gunfight. If you want to play, I'll play with you. Kui Wu was shocked. You're not affected. The wild howl is an intimidation skill. All the soldiers here are scared, but he's not affected. Da Thien Ting confidently waved his hand. 205, come out. The crowd burst into laughter. Am I seeing this right? That's a husky, a purebred husky. Ha ha! Someone's using a husky as a spirit pet. Aren't you afraid it'll run after the enemy? Look, this husky is looking down on me. Kui Wu said smugly, I thought you were from some big family trained with rare treasures since childhood to get that strength. But now I see I was overthinking. Big Bear, tear that husky apart. Today I'll make dog meat stew out of it, Da Thien Tin said calmly. Did you hear that, 205? They're looking down on you. Show them what you've got. Big Bear charged in, but 205 stayed relaxed, keeping a straight face as it jumped around like a joke. Kai Wu boasted, humph, a little husky daring to attack a berserk hunter bear. Unexpectedly, 205 transformed into a hellhound. Big Bear walked right into the trap. Unexpectedly, 205 transformed into a hellhound and smashed Big Bear with one paw. The crowd was shocked. That's a hellhound. Big Bear quickly switched to attack, but Da Thien Tin coordinated with 205. Watch its moves. Before Big Bear could attack, 205 activated intimidation, freezing Big Bear in place. 205 clawed at Big Bear's face and thrust hard. Kui Wu still bragged, not bad skills. Big Bear, don't stop. Tear that dog apart. In the fierce battle, Da Thien Ting ordered 205 use Nether Flame attack. The two spirit pets clashed. Suddenly, Big Bear's eyes turned red and it unleashed a powerful move. Da Thien Ting panicked. 205, watch out. 205 was thrown back hard and badly injured. He ran over worried. 205 is in bad shape. 205 is hurt too badly. Damn it, it's all because I don't have experience commanding spirit pets. Facing a power-based spirit pet. I shouldn't have gone for close combat. If I dodged from the start and used long-range attacks, it wouldn't have ended up like this. He realized, this berserk hunter bear is no joke as an E-rank power-based spirit pet. Endured the Yumin flame attack and still unleashed a powerful move. However, as I predicted, even though Hong Dai endured the Yumin flame attack, his body and soul are severely injured. He saw Hong Dai swaying. This time, both are injured. 205 quickly got up, intending to continue. Da Thien Ting stopped him. 205, I'm sorry. It was my command mistake that got you hurt. Hurry back to the contract space to rest. 205 worries. Master, what about you if I go back? Da Thien Ting reassures him. Don't worry, I've got this. The spirit pet reluctantly adds, Master, you be careful. Kui Wu smugly says, fool, you want to die, don't you? At this point, you're recalling your spirit pet. Your pet's already badly hurt. Do you still want it to fight? Da Thien Ting activates his friendship power. Someone like you who doesn't care about their spirit pet isn't worthy of being a spirit master. Kui Wu sneers. How childish. Do you think being a spirit master is just playing house? I've been on missions all day walking the line between life and death. So who cares about a spirit pet? Who cares about a spirit pet anymore? Forget it, I'm not in the mood to mess with you. Hong Dai, tear him apart. As Hong Dai was about to charge, a voice rang out, Stop! A dashing young man with blonde hair steps in. Kui Wu, don't you know the rules of the Guild City? No matter what grudges you have, you can't fight in the Guild City. The crowd murmurs, Isn't that the young city lord? How did he get here? The Iron Blood Guild is famous, but it's not on the same level as the young city lord. Kui Wu tries to act friendly. Young city lord, I know the Guild City has this rule, but it's always just been for regular guild members. This kid dared to mess with me, so he has to pay the price. I hope you give me some face. I hope you give me some face, and that means giving face to the Iron Blood Guild, too. No, you should stay out of this. Sutila scoffs. Give you face. Why should I give you face? Besides, you're not important enough, Kui Wu, to drag the Iron Blood Guild's name into this. Kui Wu falls silent, fuming as he storms off. I'll let you off today for the young city lord's sake, you brat. Don't let me catch you outside the Guild City or I'll take your life. Hong Dai, come back. Sutila turns to Da Thien Ting with a friendly smile. Hey, buddy, are you okay? I'm Sutila, the young city lord of the Guild City. He replies, I'm Da Thien Tin. Thanks for stepping in just now, young city lord. Sutila, don't mention it. You were the one who helped the staff earlier, so I'm the one who should be thanking you. He gets serious and puts a hand on his shoulder. Take it easy. Watch your back from now on. Quavo holds grudges and won't let this slide easily. He nods. Thanks for the heads up, young city lord. At the recruitment square, the atmosphere is buzzing like a college club fair. Various guilds shout, "The Wolfpack Guild is recruiting no age or rank limits. The Thunder Guild is recruiting we prioritize strength-type spirit pets." And a handsome silver-haired guy approaches to lure people. The Master Maw Guild is recruiting we require spirit masters with martial virtue. Another group of guys calls out, "The Straight Guys Guild is recruiting. We want cute guys with smooth, baby-soft skin." Da Thien Ting walks around and suddenly spots a familiar figure dozing off on a chair. It's her, and looking closer, he recognizes Diep Tanhan now that she's dressed. He startles, it's her. Looking closer, he sees it's Diep Tanhan dressed up, almost didn't recognize her. Da Thien Ting doesn't hesitate and goes right up to chat. Hey, beautiful. We're really fated to keep running into each other. Diep Tanhan glares at him with a sharp look. But all Da Thien Ting notices are the obvious curves under her thin clothes. He tells himself, stay decent, look away. What is this girl up to? She doesn't wear clothes after bathing, and even when she does, she picks something so revealing. Diep Tanhan doesn't care and steps forward, grabbing his collar. What do you want with me? I warn you, you'd better forget about last night or I'll kill you. He gets annoyed and turns away. I was gonna apologize for yesterday, but seeing you like this, forget it. Anyway, we're not compatible, so saying another word is pointless. Suddenly, a shady older guy approaches and slings an arm around him like they're old pals. Tanhan, is this your friend? Diep Tanhan snaps, Buzz off, I don't know him. The man laughs. Kid, want to join the Free Spirits Guild. I'm Tiet Tiu Dao, the leader of the Free Spirits Guild. Ignoring Diep Tanhan's irritation, he enthusiastically introduces, this girl is my daughter Diep Tanhan. You two seem to know each other. She snaps, I said I don't. He laughs loudly. Ha ha, kid, aren't you going to introduce yourself? Da Thien Ting awkwardly replies, I'm Da Thien Tin. Hearing that Tiet Tiu Dao is stunned, then exclaims, wow, you have the same last name as me. Who knows, maybe 500 years ago we were family. Oh, like the night in darkness, ha, doesn't matter. We're all the same. With his shady vibe in full force, he pats his shoulder. When are you planning to start on missions? Da Thien Ting, like a country boy in the big city, stammers, missions. And without hesitation, Tiet Tiu Dao pulls him to sit down, almost forgot. Right now, I declare you're officially hired by the Free Spirits Guild. Diep Tanhan is annoyed. Old man, what are you up to? He turns pale. Hired, but I didn't say I wanted to join. Tiet Tiu Dao laughs. Little Da, you're here to join a guild, right? He nods. Yeah, that's right. He nods. The old man continues. So do you think my daughter is beautiful? Da Thien Ting honestly says she's absolutely stunning. Tiet Tiu Dao immediately turns into a master manipulator. So joining the Free Spirits Guild is your best choice. Not only do you get into the guild, but you can also get close to a beauty. Diep Tanhan looks like she's about to smack the old man. Old man, what nonsense are you spouting? He laughs loudly. Oh, our Tanhan is just shy, haha. Da Thien Ting tries to butt in. Sir, don't you have anything better to do? But he's already fallen for it, getting slapped with a guild badge. Okay, now you're a member of the Free Spirits Guild. I'll register you in the system right away. This badge, just have someone write your name on the back. All set, come on, I'll take you to headquarters. Diep Tanhan stands nearby watching coldly, like she saw this coming. Tiet Tiu Dao drags him away, before he can snap out of it. Sir, hold on, The crowd around pities him. That kid joined the Free Spirits Guild. Young and already scammed, how sad. At the Free Spirits Guild headquarters. It's just an old deserted library. Tiet Tiu Dao is excited. Little Da, this is the Free Spirits Guild headquarters. You can look around. Da Thien Ting glances around, still holding on to hope. Boss, why is there no one here? Diep Tanhan walks in, coldly crushing his hope. What's so weird about that? The whole Free Spirits Guild only has 3 people. Me, the old man, and you. He collapses. I got scammed. Is this even a guild? I feel totally ripped off? How can we take on missions with a group this small? I was counting on missions to get by. I'm broke right now, totally flat broke. Tiet Tiu Dao pats Little Da on the shoulder and says, Little Da, our guild focuses on quality, not quantity. There's a 2-star mission right now. You and Tanhan should give it a try. He gets excited. Oh, a mission right away, and it's 2-star. Looks like this place isn't so bad. But Diep Tanhan coldly refuses. Don't go. I can handle this mission by myself. But I don't want to drag dead weight. Then I'd have to fight the enemy and protect you at the same time. Teet Tu Dao smooths things over. Little Da, this girl is spoiled by me and says harsh things. Don't take it to heart. He nods. Boss, don't worry, I wouldn't argue with her. He turns to Deep Tanhan, trying to show off. If Miss Deep is that amazing, I really want to join this mission. Who wouldn't want to see Miss Deep in action? She huffs, suit yourself, but don't come crying to me for help later. The car's ready. Time to head out. In the open-top car through the desert, Deep Tanhan briefs the mission. This mission is to find and eliminate an E-level evil spirit appearing on the outskirts highway of Jiangnan City. This evil spirit is of the ghost type. Equipment can't detect it. Many merchant caravans on the highway have lost people and goods because of it. Da Tianting casually looks out the window. So how do we deal with it? Suddenly, both of them freeze. When they see a seductive woman dancing by the road, what a beautiful fairy. Turns out this is the outskirts near the highway, surrounded by bone spirits formed from 206 bones. As Deep Tanhan and Da Tianting are both lost in the allure, the image of 205 appears. Woof, 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 master, snap out of it. He finally wakes up. What was I just doing? Luckily, he realizes in time that he's about to crash into a rock, and swerves the car just in time. Oh no, but the girl next to him is even more entranced. She's so beautiful, incredibly beautiful, Deep Tanhan. Deep Tanhan snap out of it. What now with Deep Tanhan? This girl is still flooring the gas. If I don't wake her, there's no stopping the car. Master, this is even worse than a goofy husky. Master, try using intimidation. If intimidation works, that's the only option. Intimidation. Deep Tanhan jolts awake. She exclaims, what was that? But it's too late. When she realizes the car is about to hit the rock. Instead of swerving, she tries to brake but fails. Ah, he's awake, but the other one flies straight out of the car. Girls driving is a mistake. Deep Tanhan driving is a disaster. She's worried and quickly runs over. Za Tianting, hey Za Tianting, are you okay? Za Tianting, say something. Don't scare me like this. She's panicking. But he's just playing it up. Da Tianting still teases. Miss Deep looks beautiful when she's worried too. You? She's all sweet on the outside, tough on the inside. But if she doesn't say it, Deep Tanhan gets even colder. You're the one who's all sweet on the outside. I was just checking if you're dead, so I could drag you to a place full of evil spirits for them to eat. Ouch. She stands up and starts looking around. Where are we? We seem to have veered off the highway. We've fallen into an illusion. It's probably caused by that ghost-type evil spirit. Illusion. She raises an eyebrow skeptically. How do I get out of the illusion? Da Tianting, seizing the moment, boasts. It's all thanks to my spirit pet. Come out 205. 205 appears. His flirty nature can't be contained. Pervert, he wants to pounce. Woof, woof, wow, wow. Is this the new mistress you found for me, master? She's so beautiful. This is amazing. Beauty, I'm coming. His sleazy face is so obvious, even Da Tianting notices. You horn dog, stop right there. Deep Tanhan's face turns red with anger. She punches him away. But it seems like our goofy pup is into it. Get lost, sis is fierce, and what a rack, Da Tianting awkwardly explains. 205 is a demon-type spirit pet. He's the nemesis of ghost-type evil spirits. So that's why I haven't killed him. Woof, woof. Deep Tanhan glances back, trying not to laugh. Demon-type, more like pervert-type from what I see. It's getting dark. The priority now is to find that ghost-type evil spirit. Once it's fully dark, we'll be in more danger. He turns to 205. Can you smell that evil spirit? Besides 205 happily barking woof woof. The real hero understands him. Good job, 205, lead the way. Woof 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 woof. As evening approaches, 205 stops at a row of trees, looking alert. Da Tianting quickly stops. Be careful, it's probably around here. But the direction 205 points to seems empty. Deep Tanhan now starts to make her move. Little Black come out. A graceful yet powerful figure appears. It's a ghost type, so it's normal we can't see it. It won't fight us head-on for sure. Lightning and demon types are effective against it. Da Tianting now clearly sees the four figures in front of him. His expression is hard to read. What are you planning next? Da Tianting doesn't answer directly. He just calmly gives the order. 205, get ready to attack. 205 quickly transforms into a majestic dog form. Even Deep Tanhan is surprised. Is this still the same pervy dog from before? 205. You're staring right at it. Spot on. Good job, 205. Use Underworld Flame Strike. Force it out. 205 unleashes Underworld Flame Strike with full force. Slowly, a painful figure emerges like a pale ghost woman with long, flowing hair, making a strange sound, ooh, 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 making a strange sound, ooh, 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 right after. She looks up and screams, ah, ha, ha! Deep Tanhan and Da Tianting lower their guard for a moment, covering their ears and dropping to the ground. Deep Tanhan recovers first. Quickly orders Little Black use heavenly punishment. Little Black steps forward, staring straight at the bone spirit, and roars heavenly punishment. Lightning strikes from the sky, hitting her directly, making her slowly dissipate. Da Tianting finally breathes a sigh of relief. Whew, it's finally gone. That evil spirit must be dead now. But suddenly 205 panics and barks. Master, watch out behind you before he can react. An invisible blade stabs deep into his shoulder. Master! Amid the panic, Da Tianting quickly assesses the situation. 205, don't do anything. 505, don't do anything. Deep Tanhan, you're in trouble. Deep Tanhan has been hit by the evil spirit's grudge energy. Right now, she's being influenced by it, making the resentment from back then multiply by several dozen times. How infuriating that evil spirit head not only survived, but also made us turn on each other. But it doesn't give him time to think. Deep Tanhan has already charged in with continuous attacks. Da Tianting is reacting quickly, dodging while thinking. The speed is insane and the moves have no pattern at all. But Deep Tanhan's state right now is extremely unstable. In that case, I can't use intimidation to hold her back. Otherwise, it'll backfire. How frustrating. To snap her out of it, there are only two ways. One is to let her kill me. The other is to directly destroy the evil spirit. 205, find that evil spirit head and take it out. Otherwise, Deep Tanhan's resentment won't be lifted. Master, you have to hold on. 205 looks up to get his bearings and spots a shadowy figure hovering in the sky. Found it flickering in and out, you jerk. Turns out it's been hiding nearby watching the show. No need for orders. 205 swiftly uses the underworld flame strike. Da Tianting is trying to hold off Deep Tanhan. Hey, please snap out of it. Then he suddenly notices something odd. Hack, what are you standing there for? Go help 205 deal with the evil spirit. That way, Master, you can recover. Hack's all bark and no bite. He charges in as per 205 and Da Tianting's words. They surround it, combining underworld flame strike and heavenly shackle. But even surrounded by such massive power, the demoness gets even more excited. Ha 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 ha. Da Tianting realizes the situation. He quickly observes. Such intense attacks aren't taking it down. Weak point. For evil demon types, lightning types, the forehead is where the evil spirit's soul origin is. That's right, the forehead. That's right. It's the forehead that's its weak point. 205 Hack, focus your attacks on its forehead. That's its weak point. He hasn't even had time to celebrate when he exposes an opening. That lets Deep Tanhan overpower him and knock him to the ground. She stabs him. Even though he blocks in time, the shoulder wound leaves Da Tianting in agony. I can't take this. I can't take this. Am I really gonna die here? And worse, die at the hands of a woman. Quavo's words echo in his mind. What a joke, you think being a spirit master is just playing house. I'm risking my life on missions all day long. Who cares about spirit pets? But now, Da Tianting can only laugh bitterly. Turns out I can't even save my own skin. Is this what life as a spirit master is like? I thought I'd get to experience more of it. Haha, looks like no chance now. Just as he's ready to give up, Hawk and 205 activate Heavenly Shackle and Underworld Flame, landing a direct hit on the evil spirit's forehead, making it vanish completely. Da Tianting notices the deadly dagger, and Deep Tanhan's worried face is all that's left in his hazy memories. Finally, she regains her senses. Looks like 205 and Hawk succeeded. Da Tianting. Da Tianting, after passing out. Deep Tanhan carefully bandages him up. Honestly, if she's not angry, she's still really beautiful. Ouch, easy. Can't I compliment her looks? Don't overthink it. I'm just bandaging you up. After all, I accidentally hurt you. Thanks. Her skills aren't bad. Suddenly, 205 runs over with a gem in his mouth. This is a soul origin pearl containing soul power 10 times stronger than normal. Deep Tanhan curiously leans in. Soul origin pearl. Didn't think you knew about soul origin pearls? It's knowledge for helping spirit pets level up. I'm the top student at school. Let your 205 swallow it and he should level up a lot. He's a bit surprised. Huh, is that possible? But Deep Tanhan seems pretty straightforward. This time dealing with the evil spirit was mostly thanks to you. So this is something you deserve. He happily turns to 205. Then I won't hold back. 205, swallow it. That way you should level up. A strong wind appears. 205's body starts to change. Whoa, he directly levels up to E3. Looks like that soul origin pearl is really valuable. Suddenly, the system pops up. Ding! Spirit pet levels up for the first time, rewarding a mysterious treasure. Does the player want to open it? Does the player want to open it? His eyes light up. There's even a reward. Open it. Da Thien Ting receives a blue cube containing space inside. 5-star item. Queen's Scepter represents supremacy, can boost any attribute. 3-star item Sky Pillar can be big or small, long or short, unbreakable, incredibly heavy. 4-star item. Overjoyed, he forgets to control his expression. Deep Tanhan nearby looks at him judgmentally. Awesome. This is a huge score. Hey, what are you daydreaming about? Nothing. It's just seeing 205 level up that got me excited. Turns out others can't see the system. After returning to the Free Wanderers Mercenary group, the boss is thrilled about bagging the big prize. Haha, not bad you finished the mission so quickly. I'll pay you guys, I won't short you a penny. Deep Tanhan still shyly looks away. Give my share to him. This time it was mostly because of him. Plus he got hurt because of it. Little Da, I didn't realize you were this capable. You're full of surprises. No way, it was really thanks to Tanhan and Tiu Hawk helping out. The boss pulls out a stack of cash. Since Tanhan said so, this share is yours too. His eyes light up. Whoa, a 2-star mission reward is this much. But the old man only pulls out exactly 2 bills and hands them over. This time each person gets 500, plus Tanhan's share, that's 1,000 even. The main guy feels suspicious and shaky. Uncle Diep, did you calculate wrong? How can a 2-star mission reward be this little? You have to understand. The mercenary group needs funds to operate, so I have to take a cut for group fees. The main guy wants to call him out, but just stays polite. Group fees are almost taking it all. Uncle Diep, I really need the money right now. Can you maybe... But the boss doesn't hold back, grabbing the TV remote and waving it around. Hello, old kin. What, you want to play chess? Sure, I'm on my way. Da Thien Ting is fuming but can't do anything. Man, this old guy's acting, but he needs to make it believable. A remote can make calls. A few days later in class, Teacher Jiang announces classmates this end-of-term exam will divide classes based on scores. Since there are so many students taking the exam, the first round will be handled by teachers in each class. If you have a spirit pet, just summon it directly. We only need to check and measure the spirit pet's quality. Even if you don't have a spirit pet, don't get discouraged. We'll have specialized equipment to measure your soul talent. As he says this, Teacher Jiang glances at Da Thien Ting. Chuai, who's itching for a fight, sees this and turns to taunt him. Aha, Da Thien Ting, you don't have a spirit pet and no soul talent. I don't think you even need to take this exam. Just drop out. Da Thien Ting smirks dismissively, acting all provocative back. Acting all provocative back to Chui. Back to Chui. Your injuries just healed. Do you want another beating? If you're so sure I can't pass the exam, how about betting with me? Bet on whether I can pass or not. Now for the exam preparations are complete. Teacher Jiang says good, the exam officially starts now. Whoever's called, please stand up and come forward to summon your spirit pet. The first one is Zhang San. A guy with green hair steps up, summons a giant beetle. The black armor bug appears. Go Teacher Jiang steps forward, extracts green fluid from it, and pours it into the evaluation orb. After a moment, no response. Average quality. Zhang San, your spirit pet is average quality, recommended for the regular class. He leaves, sadly. This is the best spirit pet my family could buy. Next, Chu Wei. Chu Wei steps up arrogantly with his followers cheering. Big bro, you got this, Chu Wei, you're so cool. He quickly raises his hand. A powerful green light, then a huge mantis appears. Da Thien Ting nearby feels a bit uncomfortable. Wasn't his spirit pet an ironback wolf? This is what having money means, you can do whatever. Other people exhaust themselves to get a spirit pet, but he changes them on a whim. No surprise when Teacher Jiang evaluates it. Chu Wei, your spirit pet is a praying mantis elite quality, recommended for second-tier class. Everyone around cheers non-stop. No wonder Chu Wei's the big bro, he changes spirit pets and gets even better quality. Yeah, an elite quality spirit pet is awesome. Xia Xiaoyu worriedly grabs Da Thien Ting's arm and whispers, Tianxing bro, are you okay? Me has Chu-Yi been picking on you, no worries? Don't worry. Chu-Yi, who's strutting around, sees his crush holding hands with someone else and gets furious, stepping up to taunt. Da Thien Ting, remember our bet. If you pass the exam, I'll eat crap live. Remember that if I lose, you can do whatever. Xia Xiaoyu tries to jump in and protect him. Chu-Yi! Suddenly, Teacher Jiang calls the next name Xia Xiaoyu. Xia Xiaoyu's fire is even more impressive, radiating a dazzling white gold light. Xia Xiaoyu, your spirit pet, fire. Spirit Sparrow is perfect quality, recommended for first-tier class. Everyone can't help but sigh. Whoa, perfect quality, no wonder she's class president so strong. Next, Da Thien Ting. Everyone around hears the name and starts gossiping. Finally, it's your turn, Da Thien Ting. In a bit, get ready to kneel and lick my shoe. Xia Xiaoyu seems really confident in Da Thien Ting. Tianxing, bro, you got this, thanks. This guy's supposed to not have a spirit pet, right? He should be going for the soul talent measurement. A mentally drained guy, what talent could he have? Any exam's the same for him. Might as well just be a regular person. Despite the gossip, Da Thien Ting stays completely calm and summons his spirit beast. Am I seeing things? That's a space contract gate. But Chu Wei is the most shocked. Da Thien Ting really has a spirit pet. Is that possible? Even with mental drain, he can make a contract. As the barking sounds, Chu Wei tenses up. And Xia Xiaoyu seems to know already. Woof, woof. 205 jumps down with a goofy look. Everyone around freezes, then bursts out laughing. That's a husky ha-ha using a husky as a spirit pet. It won't run off with the enemy. But Chu Wei quickly notices something off. That's not the mutt that got bitten to death by Ironback. Oh no, if this keeps up, am I really gonna have to eat crap? But he won't back down, so he taunts. Heh, got a plan. Da Thien Ting, can a husky even be a spirit pet? Are you kidding you? Are you counting on a husky to fight? By what, making the enemy die laughing? Da Thien Ting stays calm, a bit amused. Wait and see, Chu Wei, if I pass the exam. Where are you gonna stream eating crap? Make sure to let me know. Chu Wei gets even bolder. Yeah, Chu Wei always keeps his word, but our bet is whether you can pass the end-of-term exam. Even if you become a spirit master with this dumb husky, can you really pass the combat exam with it? Da Thien Ting just nods slightly, knowing Chu Wei's stupidity. The exam turned into the end-of-term exam, trying to play word games with me. By then, I'll make you admit defeat completely. Teacher Jiang, I'm ready. Good Teacher Jiang checks 205's quality, can't hide his satisfaction. Suddenly, a dazzling golden light appears, stunning everyone. What's happening? Even Teacher Jiang is surprised. The Spirit Stone is glowing this strongly. Da Thien Ting Spirit Pet Husky Variant. Da Thien Ting Spirit Pet Husky Variant Perfect Quality, recommended for first-tier class. Chewy grits his teeth in disbelief. What everyone around is shocked and floored. Da Thien Ting Spirit Pet is a variant, husky and perfect quality. He's getting into the first-tier class. Da Thien Ting smugly steps down. So, Master Chu, when are you eating crap? Already humiliated, don't make it worse. His crush, Xia Xiaoyu, comes over to cheer. Da Thien Ting Tianxing, bro, I knew you could do it. That goes without saying. Don't you know who I am? Teacher Jiang quickly interrupted to remind them. The first round of the exam ends here. Tomorrow we'll move on to the second round of practical combat testing. The testing location is the Demon Spirit Forest. Everyone around started panicking. The Demon Spirit Forest, I've heard it's full of dangers. Why would the school choose that place? It's packed with hazards inside the Demon Spirit Forest. There are even E-class and D-class evil spirits appearing. The teacher quickly reassured them, but it's not a big deal. Although the school will do its best to ensure safety, it's not absolute. So we hope you all prepare yourselves mentally to face it. Uncle Y suddenly realized something. A sneaky smile with eyes directed at the male lead. The Demon Spirit Forest, that's going to be the place to settle things. Later, Ye Tianxing left the school grounds and started thinking the practical combat exam in the Demon Spirit Forest. Looks like I need to prepare well for this. Suddenly, a familiar voice rang out. It turned out to be Sutila. Hey, yeah, bro. Sutila, are you studying here too? Yeah, I'm in the same grade as you, Class 1. Are you some rich kid? Why not go to one of the top schools and come here instead? But rich folks always think differently. Anyway, my family has plenty of resources, so it doesn't matter where I study. Plus, this place is conveniently close to home. I gotta say, haha, that's so typical of the wealthy. Oh, right, how did your exam go today? I got placed in the top class. What about you? Ha, me too. Tianxing looks like we'll be in the same class from now on. Sutila seemed thrilled, pulling Ye Tianxing by the shoulder. Let's go out and celebrate. But he felt a bit awkward, realizing the gap in their financial backgrounds. Big bro, wherever you want to go, I'm afraid I can't afford it. Oh, Oh, right. Yeah, bro, isn't the type to spend carelessly. Sutila noticed and cheerfully grabbed Ye Tianxing's hand. What do you mean, I? Come on, this time I'm treating. You just enjoy yourself. Later, a luxury car pulled up in front of the Imperial Club. Sutila and Ye Tianxing quickly got out. Let me show you around. This is the biggest club in Jiangnan City. Ordinary people might have the money but still can't get in, but for someone like Sutila, it's like his own home. He confidently walked in and called out, "Waiter, get me the room 1 with the character Heaven." Things took a turn, and they ran into Chu Wei. Spotting the familiar figure, he was quickly drawn in. Ye Tianxing was about to book room 1 with Heaven, but he really doesn't know any better. He even came over to pick a fight. Who does he think he is? Ye Tianxing, do you really deserve to enter the Imperial Club? Did you sneak in? If someone catches you, you're in big trouble. But if you kneel down and bow to me a few times, maybe I'll consider helping you out. After all, we're all classmates. Sutila was getting annoyed, glancing over. Tianxing, who the heck is this idiot? He's got eyes but can't see Mount Tai. I'm Chu Wei. And who the hell are you? You country bumpkin, how dare you try to book room 1 with Heaven? Anyone who can get into the Imperial Club knows that room 1 with Heaven isn't open to outsiders. Hearing that, Sutila couldn't help but smirk with contempt. Huh? So you're saying I don't deserve to go into room 1 with Heaven? Waiter, do I have the right to enter room 1 with Heaven? The receptionist replied promptly and politely, "Of course you do, young Master Su." Only then did he realize, but it seemed he hadn't fully grasped who he was dealing with. "Young Master Su, you're the son of the city lord of Dongbin City Sutila Su Dalap." The lion finally took off his mask, exuding an even more imposing presence. "You're Chu Wei, right? The Chu family in Jiangnan City is indeed one of the top clans. But in my eyes, you're nothing special. Ye Tianxing is my brother. From now on, you'd better be polite to him or don't blame me for not being polite to you." He started to sense the danger. How does Ye Tianxing know Sutila? And from the looks of it, they're on good terms. Sutila leaned smugly against the reception desk and said, "Oh, and add this Chu Wei to the club's blacklist. From now on, don't let him in." Chu Wei still tried to argue. What gives you the right to do that? Do you think being the son of the Dongbin City Lord means you can do whatever you want? You're such an idiot. You know room 1 with Heaven isn't open to just anyone, but you don't get why I can go in. I guess you... Seeing that Sutila slowly approached and spelled it out for the fool Chu Wei, "Looks like you finally figured it out." "That's right, because I'm the owner of the Imperial Club. You're not welcome here, so get out." Sutila snapped his fingers casually, and a group of men in black suits surrounded them. "Mr. Chu Wei's group, please leave the Imperial Club." He could only grit his teeth in frustration. "Earlier, my old man said the owner of the Imperial Club is really mysterious and told me not to mess with him. I never thought the owner would be the young city lord of Dongbin Sutila." Ye Tianxing was also impressed. "I had no idea you were the owner here. It's just taking over a few businesses my dad didn't want to manage." Chu Wei grumbled bitterly as he left. "Humph, Ye Tianxing, Mr. Su might protect you for now, but not forever. You just wait for me." "Come on. Ye Tianxing don't think relying on a big family is all that great." Sutila noticed Ye Tianxing still looking and quickly pulled him along. "Don't worry about them. Let's go have some fun." The next day, at the entrance of the Demon Spirit Forest, the teacher was briefing the students on the exam. "Dear students, the practical combat exam will take place inside the Demon Spirit Forest. The outer area is mostly F-class evil spirits, but there are a few E-class ones too. If you go deeper, the number of E-class evil spirits increases, and there might even be ones above E-class. Because the Demon Spirit Forest is highly dangerous, the school recommends you stick to the outer areas for safety. The school has specially invited the Iron Blood Dongbin Corps to provide covert protection. But don't think you can do whatever you want, because if the Dongbin Corps steps in, that means you failed the exam." Everyone around was surprised. The Iron Blood Dongbin Corps is the top corps in Jiangnan City. I can't believe they're willing to protect us. Ye Tianxing heard the name and quickly realized, turning to ask Sutila, "I remember that Kui Wu is from the Iron Blood Dongbin Corps, right?" "Yeah, and he holds a pretty high position in the Iron Blood Dongbin Corps. You don't need to worry too much. It's probably just a coincidence, and besides, they wouldn't dare mess with students." Ye Tianxing observed the Dongbin Corps group and stayed on high alert. "If they really try anything during the exam, I won't hesitate to make them disappear." The teacher quickly explained the exam details. The goal of this exam is to obtain an inner core from an F-class evil spirit. Of course, if you can get one from an E-class evil spirit, that's even better. The exam duration is 3 days. After 3 days, you must all return here. If you're late, it's considered a fail. The second round of the exam officially begins now. The second round of the exam officially begins now. Good luck to you all. Good luck to you all. Afterward, everyone entered the demon spirit forest. Sutila Ye Tianxing and Xia Xiaoyu went in together. The male lead couldn't help but ask, curiously, Sutila, is your spirit pet really a Kirin? Sutila didn't say much, quickly summoning his spirit pet Ice Kirin, a half Kirin with ice attributes, bone system variant, 4-star rating, mature F-Class 9. Skill Ice Bone Mystic. Ground transforms bone energy into snowy ground through the earth with a chance to freeze opponents. Ice Pillar condenses bone energy into an ice pillar, dealing massive damage to enemies. Weakness Fire System. Upgrade conditions. 1 Ice Bone System Inner Core from an Evil Spirit and 1 Frost Flower to advance to E-Class. Evolution Path. Obtain a Dragon Aura for a chance to evolve into Great White Kirin. It's actually an extremely rare Kirin variant. Ye Tianxing couldn't help but admire. It's truly majestic, just like its name, completely fitting. But Sutila stayed humble. Yours isn't ordinary either. Looking at its intelligent eyes, it's definitely not average. While they were admiring each other, Xia Xiaoyu suddenly exclaimed, her eyes lighting up as she ran forward. Everyone look, it's a geothermal flower! That's a geothermal flower. It grows on the soil with roots deep in the lava containing massive fire energy. Geothermal flowers are usually hard to find. I can't believe we got so lucky to find one here. My dad once had a spirit pet trainer check it out. Huohuo needs a geothermal flower to advance to E-Class. Why not just pick it? But Ye Tianxing was startled and quickly stopped her. Wait, don't move. Its roots go deep into the lava, so you can't pull it out completely. If you force it, the geothermal flower will be ruined. The correct way to harvest it is to only take the petals. The correct way to harvest it is to only take the petals. After a few years, it will bloom again, creating a cycle. But Sutila and Xia Xiaoyu were both surprised. Wow, who knew you were such a know-it-all? Tianxing bro is getting more and more awesome. Just take the petals, right? Okay, watch me. But as Sutila reached for the petals, a dark shadow suddenly appeared in the sky. A strong wind with shockwaves, watch out. Both Ye Tianxing and Sutila were pushed back. A geothermal guardian evil spirit appeared. Fire attribute 3-star rating, mature F-Class 9. Skill Explosive Fire, Blade Strike. Weak point Water System, Divine Fire System. Evolution conditions, evolution path not available. It's the geothermal guardian. It loves eating geothermal flowers, so wherever there's one, it's bound to be there. Without wasting time, Xia Xiaoyu quickly ordered Huohuo Fire Rush Attack. While the geothermal guardian was distracted, Sutila smoothly used Icebone Mystic Ground, trapping its legs. Daibai, it's trapped by Icebone Mystic Ground. Take this chance to finish it with Ice Pillar. Daibai charged in nearly 1,000 ice shards, stabbing into the evil spirit but not fully piercing through. Turns out it created a shield. It completely blocked Daibai's attack. Right then, Ye Tianxing and 205 joined the fight. 205 spat a light flame at the geothermal guardian and said, "Have you ever heard of nether fire?" The evil spirit hissed. As soon as the flame appeared, it burned the creature, causing it to scream in pain, hit by nether fire. The worst part is the soul getting burned. Ye Tianxing reached out and took the inner core as the evil spirit vanished. Sutila rushed over and asked, "Tianxing, are you okay?" "Yeah." But Xia Xiaoyu suddenly noticed in panic, "Tianxing bro, the geothermal flower. Why is it starting to wilt?" Ye Tianxing then saw that the geothermal flower had withered to the ground. It must have been damaged during the fight with the evil spirit. Without healthy branches and leaves to support it, the energy of the geothermal flower will start leaking out, unless there's a tool to seal its energy inside. We worked so hard to find it. Ye Tianxing calmly took the inner core and crushed it. The best way right now is to use it directly. Okay? Sutila watched in shock and said, "Tianxing, that inner core is harder than a rock and you just crushed it with your bare hands. Are you even human?" Ye Tianxing recalled the system's words. "Sis, give me the geothermal flower." "Okay, as long as I follow the system's method, it should work." 205 upgraded like that before. Sutila and Xia Xiaoyu were both stunned by the sight. "Tianxing bro, when did you learn to train spirit pets?" "Tianxing bro, when did you learn to train spirit pets?" Ye Tianxing replied, "Are you a trainer? No, but I know how to train spirit pets." "It's done, quickly have Huohuo swallow it." It's done quickly, have Huo swallow it. It might look a bit messy, but it's 100% effective. Sutila looked pale, but Zia Xiaoyu was still excited and said, Huo be good, Tianxing bro has never lied to us. Because it's so rare, I asked a lot of experts before and still couldn't figure out how to upgrade Daibai. Can you help me see how to upgrade Daibai? Yeah, Tianxing happily agreed, no problem. Plus, the materials for Daibai's upgrade are probably all in the Demon Spirit Forest. But first, I have an important task to complete. If we can activate Huo's vermilion bird bloodline, its power will at least double. Tianxing turned to Huo, tossed it an energy pill, and asked, Huo, are you ready? Ready for a rebirth by fire. Huo swallowed the energy pill and started changing. Huo let out a quack, shot up like a rocket, then dove down, and as it was about to land, Ye Tianxing said, Sutila, use Icebone Shield. With a chill in the air, the flames faded, and Huo's new egg-like form appeared. Look, Huo has turned into an egg. Huo appeared with a new look like a phoenix. The rebirth process has begun. The eggshell shattered with a loud boom, and Huo emerged with a new phoenix-like appearance, leaving everyone in awe. Whoa, it worked, it's so beautiful. 6. Spirit Pets. Fire Sparrow. Fire Phoenix. Phoenix subvariant. Divine Fire attribute. 6-star rating. Mature. E-class. 5 skills. Phoenix Feather. Sky. Attack for groups. Karmic Fire World. Attack for single targets. Immune to fire damage. Weakness. Divine Water System upgrade conditions. Huo's upgrade path. You silly girl, do we need to say thank you between us? Xia Xiaoyu was overjoyed and said, Tianxing bro, thank you. You silly girl, do we need to say thank you between us? Sutila saw that and pulled Da Tiantin away, saying, Tianting, I didn't expect you to be so awesome. Can you check if there's a way to level up my Daibok now? Daibok is a Kirin hybrid with a great chance to evolve into a true Kirin. But it's going to be tough for Daibok to evolve. Tough is fine, what does it need to do to evolve? Does it have to turn into an egg? Since Kirin has dragon bloodline to evolve. Daibok, we need to infuse it with dragon energy. Dragon energy? Da Tianting looked up at the sky. That's right, no matter where, dragons are extremely rare creatures. The next day, the group arrived at the Demon Spirit Forest Snow Peak Mountain. Ha Tiu-vu was shivering and said, It's so cold, I didn't expect there to be a mountain like this inside the Demon Spirit Forest. Da Tianting was also breathing out cold mist. It's probably because of a high concentration of ice and bone spirits which changed the weather here. Sutila stayed calm, turned to Da Tiantin, and said, Tianting, thank you. Don't mention it. I promised to help Daibok level up, so I'll keep my word. Da Tiantin continued, You're surprisingly knowledgeable about spirit pets, even able to evolve a vermilion bird. This is even more impressive than professional spirit pet trainers. But why are you so broke? Da Tiantin looked puzzled. Does knowing how to train spirit pets have anything to do with being broke? Both Ha Tiu-vu and Sutila started doubting his IQ. Human, let me explain. Of course it does. You're this skilled, if you became a trainer, tons of people would hire you to train their spirit pets. Spirit masters pay a lot, so training spirit pets is the most lucrative job. That's right. Tiantin, bro. Even powerful spirit masters wouldn't dare mess with trainers. That's when Da Tiantin realized. Oh yeah, why didn't I think of that? I could become a trainer. But then he noticed something. Looking out into the empty space to observe. Have you guys noticed we've been in Snow Peak Mountain for so long and haven't run into a single evil spirit? Hua shot fire over there. We've walked into an ambush. As Hua attacked the spot, Da Tiantin pointed to a Snow Plains wolf, growled, and fell. That thing is an evil Snow Plains wolf spirit. It's a Snow Plains wolf, we've walked into an ambush. Dozens of Snow Plains wolves charged out surrounding them. That thing is an evil Snow Plains wolf ice and bone attribute variant 1-star rating F1 to F9 level good at group fights weakness is fire element. Sutila, Ha Tiu-vu, and Da Tiantin all got into defensive stances. Sutila said worriedly, Tianting, what do we do now? Snow Plains wolves don't have any special abilities, but they're experts at group fights and will fight to the death no matter the cost. But Da Tiantin stayed calm, looking up at the Snow Plains Wolf King. As the saying goes, to catch bandits first, catch the leader. Evil Snow Plains Wolf King. Ice and Bone Attribute Variant 2-star rating. E5 level ability to control the pack ice storm weakness is fire element. Without saying more, Da Thien Tin charged in to attack first. Sutala said, "Let Dai Bak cover me." "Do you think hiding behind will get you out of the system?" Sutila joined the fight, kicking a Snow Plains wolf away. "Dai Bak use Icebone Mystic Ground to freeze these beasts." Da Thien Ting ran to the center and ordered 205 Underworld Flame Strike Shockwave. Even the Snow Plains Wolf King got electrocuted whining, but 205 didn't let up, biting the evil spirit that flew out. 205, tell your little buddies to back off. 205 howled and the Snow Plains wolves started retreating. Hatiuvu said in surprise, "You can do that. It's because 205 has Hellhound bloodline which suppresses evil spirits or dog-like spirit pets. Besides, it just took out the Wolf King. We've got the inner core from the E-level Snow Plains Wolf King. Next, we just need to find a cold-resisting flower to level up Dai Bak." Sutila got excited and said, "Really? That would be great." A while later, the group reached a lake. "But it's weird, this place is at least minus 30 degrees, so how come this lake isn't frozen?" Suddenly, a bubble rose from the water. "Watch out, something's appearing in the lake. Is there a big evil spirit hiding here?" It turned out to be the evil void blue whale with Kun bloodline water and space attributes 3-star rating, mature at F6 level ability to contain everything in its body, forming its own space to hold anything. Spitting water is useless. Weakness is ice and bone element. Evolution path, evolution route. Hatiuvu stared at this mini whale and said, "Is that an evil spirit?" Da Thien Ting laughed, "It's a void blue whale. You probably didn't see it in the Evil Spirit Guidebook. Not many people have encountered it. It's a void blue whale, extremely rare, so not many people have seen it, that's why it's not in the books." "Thien Ting, bro, you know so much." "Heh, is it dangerous?" "No, it's just a low-level evil spirit with no attack skills." But the void blue whale quickly realized humans weren't friendly and tried to escape. 205 and Da Thien Ting jumped into the water right away. "Thien Ting, bro, what are you doing?" Da Thien Ting and the goofy husky raced the fish, wondering how fast this thing could swim. But out of bad came good. They spotted the cold-resisting flower, which can block cold energy and neutralize ice and bone toxins. Great, it's the cold-resisting flower, no wonder the lake isn't frozen. But right now, he cared more about the void blue whale and had to catch that evil spirit first. Luckily, 205 blocked the other escape route. 205? I didn't expect this guy to know pincer attacks. Let's see where you run now." A moment later, 205 and Da Thien Ting hauled the void blue whale up. Sutila asked, "Thien Ting, why did you catch it?" "Out here in the wild, might as well use it for fish hot pot." Hearing that the goofy husky felt its efforts were wasted, and the void blue whale protested wildly. "What's wrong? Don't want to. If you don't want to be boiled into soup, become my spirit pet." The little whale nodded frantically. Da Thien Ting laughed contentedly. "Agreeing that easily, I didn't think there are creatures more obedient than husky. Aren't you letting down your evil spirit identity? Get ready to sign the contract. Get ready to sign the contract." Right after the system appeared. Contract signed successfully. Spirit pet creation successful. Host receives 110 of its power and a 5-star skill. Checking spirit pet level up hidden bloodline activated. The void blue whale became the evil void kun. Void kun has space attribute bloodline. 5-star rating. Mature at F9 level. Abilities contain everything, forming its own space to hold anything. Spatial teleport can teleport within a certain range. Dimensional gate can open a door to another dimension, isolating from real space. Weakness. Ice and bone element. Evolution condition. Evolution route, just evolved with a new skin. The system invites the host to quickly choose a skill. I'll go with spatial teleport. Though it doesn't attack, it's a great support skill. Sutila and Hatiuvu stared in shock. They came over and asked, "Is that the fish from before? It's so beautiful. How is it floating in the air?" "Because it's now a void kun with space abilities." With space abilities, both of them went from one surprise to another. Void kun is the legendary creature that can evolve into the divine beast Kun Peng. "Thien Ting, bro, it's a shame you're not a trainer." "Da Thien Ting, you're incredible. There's something even more amazing." Suddenly, Void Kun turned into a small water droplet and disappeared. Then it reappeared. Sutila looked down and noticed, why is the lake starting to freeze?" Da Thien Ting explained quickly, "Because there's a cold-resisting flower under the lake. That's why it wasn't freezing. I just had Void Kun use spatial teleport to go to the bottom and eat the cold-resisting flower." Both Sutila and Hatiovu were even more shocked. The cold-resisting flower was eaten by Void Kun, and it's not damaged at all. Da Thien Ting put his hand to his mouth. Void Kun spit out that cold-resisting flower. That's because Void Kun has a hidden space inside that can hold anything. The cold-resisting flower it ate is actually preserved in there, though dragon energy to activate Daibok's bloodline is hard to find. But the evil spirit, inner core, and cold-resisting flower are enough. Sutila said, "Let's level up Daibok." Sutila fed it to Daibok. Even old pet stuff makes people sentimental. She encouraged, "Hang in there, Daibok, this is for your own good. Even if it's a rock, you have to eat it." The goofy one started. Suddenly a strong aura rushed toward them. But Hatiovu reacted in time. "Hua Hua, use flame to block the ice and bone aura for us." Suddenly an arrow flew in. Luckily, Da Thien Tin helped Sutila and Hatiovu dodge. "It's an ambush. It turned out to be Quavo and Chui. No wonder you wanted our help." The ambush failed. Everyone was surprised. Quavo, Chui, how are those two together? Before anyone could ask, Chui spilled the plan. "Da Thien Ting, I was thinking how to convince the Iron Blood Mercenary group to help deal with you, but I didn't expect you to have already offended them." "Haha, it's like fate is on my side," Quavo sneered. "Let me add, kid, I thought you were from some big faction. But turns out you're just an orphan with no background. Since that's the case, I have no qualms about killing you." Sutila stepped forward. "Quavo, just try and touch us." "Haha, young city lord, I wouldn't dare touch you." But whether Da Thien Tin lives or dies is another story. Your dad won't risk offending the Iron Blood Mercenary group over an orphan. But Da Thien Ting didn't care. He just chuckled. "Well, you think you've got me cornered." The guy still sneered. "Da Thien Tin, we have 5 people and 5 high-level spirit pets. You only have 2 spirit pets that can fight. What do you have to fight us with?" Quavo quickly ordered. "Enough talk, attack." Everyone got into fighting stances. Tuvu have Hua Hua hold back the red flame monkey and wild boar. 205 you handle the violent bear and battle rat. We don't need to win, just hold out until Daibok levels up, then we'll win. Sutila moved closer. "What about Chu Ui's twin-blade mantis?" Da Thien Ting ran tall face, "The twin-blade mantis. I'll take that one." Seeing Da Thien Ting going in unarmed, Chu Ui sneered. Da Thien Ting charging in without a spirit pet. "Are you that eager to meet your end? You want to kill me, but you don't have what it takes." When the twin-blade mantis slashed at Da Thien Tin, he activated Void Kun's spatial teleport ability. In an instant, he vanished and appeared behind Chu Ui. "Where'd he go? What are you looking at?" Calmly, he grabbed Chu Ui's neck with one hand. "Everyone stop or I'll snap his neck." But Quavo just laughed mockingly. "Ha ha, Da Thien Ting, you seem to have it wrong. That kid has nothing to do with the Iron Blood Mercenary group. Kill him if you want." Da Thien Ting looked up. "Chu, Wei, did you hear that? Look who you're teaming up with." But Chu Wei still argued, "Let me go. We'll call our past beef even. Not only that, I can help you against them." But the more he heard, the tighter Da Thien Tin gripped. "Forgive you from before, did you ever think of forgiving me? Are you sparing 205? I originally just wanted to train you a bit, but you brought someone to kill me. Then, I'm sorry." As Da Thien Tin's expression darkened a little, Chu Ui's body began to sway unsteadily. Quavo had anticipated the outcome, killing without hesitation. Quavo had anticipated the outcome, killing someone without any hesitation at all. This thing's in rage mode so fast. But he quickly activated spatial shift. Quavo shifted focus. "Attack that stupid mantis. If you can't get him, go for the others." With that thought, the main guy rushed toward Hatiovu and Sutila. How despicable. Void. Kun pulled them into another dimension. As they were surrounded and under attack from both sides, they were teleported. Where are we? This is the alternate dimension created by Void Kun. But Quavo was even more interested. This kid actually has a space-type spirit pet, and he was a bit struggling. They can only stay in the alternate dimension for half a minute. I have to finish this fast. Plus, I can only teleport a few more times. Didn't expect this move to drain so much energy. Quavo sees the chance Chargin brothers take him out. I want that spirit pet for myself. But suddenly a green vortex appeared. Sutila and Da Thien Ting quickly noticed Daibok's aura has changed. I've underestimated this kid. But after the master dies, the twin peach mantis goes berserk and attacks Da Thien Tin wildly. Could it be... After a big shockwave, the smoke haze clears. Thank goodness Big White has finished leveling up. Big White has fully leveled up, looking mighty and impressive. Big White, take care of them. Big White simply uses one move, the Icebone Mystic Ground Frozen Pillar. All the spirit beasts back off. Quavo panics retreat quickly. If you guys wanted to kill me, then you better be ready to get killed by me. Kid, we're from the Iron Blood Mercenary Group. If you dare to kill us, the Iron Blood Mercenary Group won't let you off the hook. But Da Thin Ting doesn't even listen. If the Iron Blood Mercenary Group wants to avenge you, I don't mind sending them down to join you. Da Thin Ting charges in, grabs Cook Quavo with one hand and slams him into a tree. 205 Dai Buck and Hua Hua join the fight, taking down the spirit beasts. Cook Quavo, you were right. Being a spirit tamer means facing death every day, not just playing house. Sutila still feels a bit uneasy. This is my first time killing someone. But he notices Da Thin Tin collecting something into his space. Thin Tin, what are you doing? Turns out the smell of blood will attract Snow Plains wolves. We can make it look like these guys were attacked by Snow Plains wolves. But Snow Plains wolves only bite and use ice attacks. So the wild boar that Hua Hua roasted has to be hidden, or it'll be a dead giveaway. Seeing how calm Da Thin Ting is, Sutila starts to feel a chill. Thin Tin, you're making people feel really scary right now. But the male lead just looks up at the sky, his face darkening. Ever since the evil spirits appeared, humanity can't go back to the peaceful times before. Evil spirits are enemies of humanity, but enemies aren't just evil spirits. People will kill their own brothers for their own gains. So in times like these, showing mercy to your enemies is just asking for your own death. That's just asking for your own death. That night, they bring out the spirit beasts to eat and can't help but comment, who knew spirit pet pork tastes way better than regular pork? Shh, keep it down. If word gets out that we're eating spirit pets, we'll get chewed out since a lot of people don't even have one. Da Thin Ting sums it up. After 2 days, Dai Buck has successfully leveled up. We've also collected enough inner cores for the exam. We still have 1 day left until the exam ends. We might as well keep training a bit more. Good idea, I want to see what my Dai Buck can do after leveling up. But while they're discussing, Ha Tio Vu suddenly senses footsteps, someone's coming. But Da Thin Ting quickly recognizes the familiar figure. It's Deep Tanhan. She's covered in injuries and stumbling toward us. Water. Water. Then she passes out and collapses into Da Thin Tin's arms. Hey, what's wrong with you? Deep Tanhan, wake up. Sutila is surprised. Thin Ting, do you know her? She just said something about wanting water. You can say she's my roommate. Sutila teases, Whoa, Thin Tin, you're rooming with a beauty. Da Thin Tin's face turns pale. When I think about it, we're just sharing an apartment, that's all. What are you thinking? Anyway, she can't drink water on her own right now. Looks like I'll have to help her. As he's about to drink water and give it to Diep Tanhan mouth to mouth, Ha Tu Vu glares at him coldly. Man, a jealous woman is scarier than Martin Ford. Thin Ting bro, what are you trying to do? Why are you two so shocked? She's in a bad state, I'm just trying to help. How about I do it instead? Even though they're not directly involved, Jiang Sutila and Da Thin Tin can't hide their excitement. This scene is way too thrilling. But after it's over, Deep Tanhan doesn't change at all. She's had water, so why isn't she waking up? I'm not great at first aid. Does she need CPR? How do you do CPR? I've seen others do it. It's like pressing on the chest. Da Thin Tin's whole body is shaking. He doesn't dare touch because it's too risky. The heart, I mean. Sutila adds, Thin Tin, your hand is heading that way. Hey, what are you thinking? Honestly, I'm just trying to save her. Suddenly, Deep Tanhan wakes up and asks innocently, is it big? Yeah, it's big. They shout, me, she's awake. You know I didn't mean to. I was just explaining because I was afraid for my life. But Diep Tanhan is totally chill, half closing one eye as she gets up. I remember your name is Da Thin Tin, right? The male lead senses something off about her. This isn't right. Deep Tanhan seems so weird. From what I remember, this girl was already out to kill me. How come she acts like nothing happened? Ready to call me Big Sis Than, or what? Deep Tanhan switches to boss mode, lifts Ha Tilvu's chin flirtatiously. Did you just kiss me? If you kissed me, then you're mine now. This woman is hitting on me. Da Thin Tin watches this, still unsure. Compared to his guess, the Diep Tanhan he knew was more like an ice queen. Why does she seem like a total flirt now? Is she suffering from multiple personality disorder? Are you really Diep Tanhan? And what about those injuries on you? Deep Tanhan calmly walks over, grabs some meat, and explains, I might be Deep Tanhan or I might not be. Either way, just treat me as Deep Tanhan. As for the injuries, I got them handling an E-rank mission. Though the target was just an E-rank plant, evil spirit, its power was as strong as D-rank. I wasn't careful and fell for its trick. Almost lost my life. Now Tin has no doubts, but he's more interested in the money. Tanhan's explanation about her identity is so vague, there must be something up. Cut the chit-chat, she mentioned an E-rank mission. This could be a great chance for some training. If that evil spirit is as tough as she says, I'll help her take it down. Once it's done, she just needs to give me half the reward. Tanhan raises an eyebrow, a bit scornful. Just you? You'd probably just be fertilizer for it. That's not your problem. You just say yes or no. If you're dead set on going to your doom, I have no reason to stop you. Hatilvu and Sutila quickly chime in. Tin, bro, we want to go too. We're a team. We need to stick together. All right, let's all rest for the night and head out in the morning. Early the next morning, they set off quickly and face the evil spirit. It looks like just a tree. See that tree over there? That's the evil spirit I was talking about. That's an evil spirit, it just looks like a regular tree to me. But to Tin, it shows evil spirit, heavenly mulberry, ancient tree plant attribute 4-star rating, E8 rank. Abilities. Vines to entangle and control targets, absorbing their life force. The vines have sharp thorns that can suck life from opponents. It has extremely strong life regeneration. Cut it and it heals fast. Weaknesses. Fire demon attributes core life source at the center. It's definitely tough to deal with. Tanhan attacks first, summoning her spirit pets. Earth Rock Bear, come out. Uproot that tree for me. Tin raises an eyebrow. Isn't her spirit pet a thunder leopard? Does she have 2 spirit pets? As the Earth Rock Bear charges, the evil spirit heavenly mulberry ancient tree uses its branches to hold it back. Then the Earth Rock Bear easily breaks free, rushes in, hugs the evil spirit, and tries to rip it out by the roots. But nobody in their right mind would try to uproot an ancient tree like that. Luckily, it's a beast. The evil spirit. Heavenly mulberry ancient tree quickly sends out vines. This time, there are a lot wrapping up the Earth Rock Bear tightly. Damn it, this evil spirit isn't that strong, but it's a pain to fight. Before they know it, the evil spirit heavenly mulberry ancient tree attacks them. Sutila and Tin get tied up, which isn't too bad, but Tanhan and Hatilvu getting tied up is rough. Hua burn these vines. Even though Hua can do wide area attacks and burns most of the vines, they regenerate super fast. Tin notices the green light on the vines isn't good. It's absorbing my life force. If this keeps up, we'll all end up as fertilizer for it. This thing is wood-based, so it should fear fire. Hua's divine fire can hurt it, but it can't destroy it completely. So let's see if its regeneration can handle both physical and soul attacks at once. He activates the underworld flame and his husky pup's fire. It really works great at withering the vines. It's definitely afraid of the underworld flame. Tin uses the underworld flame directly on the evil spirit. Heavenly mulberry ancient tree completely destroying it. Tin, you're awesome. You took down a D-rank evil spirit. Just got lucky. The underworld flame happened to counter its regeneration. But Tin stays humble. Tanhan glances at Tin with interest. Luck is part of skill, kid. Looks like I underestimated you. The evil spirit was killed by you, so the inner core should be yours. Even without Tanhan saying it, Tin has already chewed the inner core. The system appears. Life source, crystal life force from a plant evil spirit, containing massive life energy. 3-star material life force crystal, also 3-star. Awesome, this might save my life in a pinch. By then, Tanhan has ridden the Earth Rock Bear and left. The evil spirit's dead, so my mission's done. See you around, kid. Tin remembers and calls out, Hey, don't forget to give me half the reward. But there's no response. He starts to worry she didn't hear. From the looks of it, she's pretending not to hear. Hatilvu quickly reminds, we should head back. Today's the last day of the exam. If we're late, we'll fail. At the entrance of the Spirit Beast Forest in the afternoon, Jang Lum announces, Please stand over here if you pass the exam. Congratulations on successfully passing. You'll now officially start learning spirit taming at the academy. We'll now announce your classes. Zhang Tan Li Si regular class. Is it just us left? Over 100 people got eliminated in one go. Li Ning second tier class. Lin Yi first tier class. Jang Lum steps forward to explain, due to special circumstances in this exam, the academy decided to create an elite class within the first tier class. The elite class is for students with outstanding talent, and only 5 of you qualified this time. They are Sutila Ha Tiao Vu, the young master of Dongping City, Sutila, and the daughter of the Spirit Taming Association president in Jiangnan City, Ha Tiao Vu. People around murmur, those two were expected. Next are Chu Lang and Chu Ming. They look alike, but Chu Lang seems cold while Chu Ming looks playful. Chu Long and Chu Ming. I haven't heard of them. They must be siblings. Who's the last one? And finally, Da Thin Tin. Da Thin Tin walks in with his husky pup, shocking everyone. Who would have thought it's Da Thin Tin? I heard he couldn't even contract a spirit pet. He's a total loser. What's with that husky? Is that his spirit pet? Jiang Lum leads the way. You 5 elite class students follow me. The rest of you wait here for your class teachers. Suddenly, the Chu director appears and shouts, "Stop right there! It looks like they're transporting a body. Stand down." Without hesitation, the Chu director summons his spirit pet, the same dual blades as Chu Wei left. The murderer, Da Thien Ting, I want to kill him. Chu director, what did you mean by that? What do I mean? This beast killed my grandson. I want him to pay. Da Thien Ting stays calm. Do you have any proof that Chu Wei was killed by me? So the education director is from the Chu family. All right, might as well deal with them all at once. The Chu director charges in to attack Da Thien Tin. Proof? I don't need proof to kill a punk like you. But his outburst makes Jiang Lum defensive, stomping her foot to create a barrier stopping the Chu director from attacking Da Thien Tin. Chu director without proof that Chu Wei was killed by Da Thien Tin. I won't let you lay a hand on him. The Chu director has no comeback, so he shifts to a moral argument. Teacher Jiang Lum, you're really going to protect this little beast, even if it means going against the Chu family. Jiang Lum doesn't hesitate and takes Da Thien Ting away. He's my student. I have a duty to ensure his safety. If you don't have proof, I'll protect him no matter what. Not just you, even if the Chu family head shows up, I'd do the same. The Chu director is speechless. If there's no solid proof, we'll be on our way. The Chu director clenches his fists, fuming, Damn it, Chu Wei died on my turf. If the family head blames me, I'm done for. I was planning to pin it on Da Thien Tin, but that Jiang Lum woman got in the way. Even if I'm not sure it was him, I'll dump all the blame on him, and the Iron Blood Mercenary group won't let him go either. In class, Ha Tiuvu curiously asks the teacher, why did the academy decide to create an extra elite class? And it's just us few. Jiang Lum patiently explains, because you all have talents and spirit pet bloodlines that exceed the academy's expectations. Compared to the first-tier class students, you're way stronger. So putting you in the first-tier class would be a waste. All right, you all go back and rest first. Tomorrow we'll officially start training. Suddenly she turned to Ye Tianxing and reminded, That's right, Ye Tianxing, stay behind. When everyone left, Ye Tianxing started thinking. But maybe because of the side effects from that Japanese movie, he had some improper thoughts. Why did Teacher Zhang Lin only ask me to stay? Maybe Teacher Zhang Lin has seen through it. What are you spacing out for? And you're even drooling. But Ye Tianxing was still daydreaming. Hey, Teacher Zhang Lin is not only beautiful, but also has a killer figure. Let's start with her. Teacher Zhang Lin, even though I'm a bit handsome, if you keep staring at me like that, I'll get embarrassed. If you really want to hit on me, we could totally go to some coffee shop. With that face of yours, you think I'd be head over heels. The main guy heard that, and tears streamed down his face, forgetting about the bump on his head. Teacher, I want to protest. Those words might not hurt much, but they're super insulting. All right, enough joking around. I'm asking you, have you unlocked the awakened state? What's the awakened state? Is it something I can eat? Zhang Lin then turned on the PowerPoint about the awakened state. It's when the compatibility between the spirit master and their spirit pet reaches 50%. At that point, the spirit master can gain some of the spirit pet's power. The higher the compatibility, the more you can gain. If compatibility reaches 100%, you can even merge with the spirit pet. Then the spirit master can get all the power and abilities of the spirit pet. Looking at the level 8 fruit in front of him, Ye Tianxing didn't seem too thrilled. Damn, let's skip this merging thing. Don't underestimate the awakened state, because it's extremely hard for spirit masters and spirit pets to reach 50% compatibility. A lot of spirit masters spend their whole lives and still can't do it. Last time I saw you beat that iron-backed dire wolf on your own. So I figured you'd unlocked the awakened state. Ye Tianxing started thinking about it then. Ye Tianxing started thinking about it, but didn't directly answer Zhang Lin. I get the spirit pet's power because of the system. Did the system directly unlock the awakened state for me? Plus, from what teacher Zhang Lin said, there are probably a few others who can do it too. Zhang Lin leaned in. Can you tell me how high your compatibility with your spirit pet is? Ye Tianxing cluelessly asked back, I don't know. How do you even check compatibility? She heard that and was at a loss for words. Then fight me right now. He blurted it out and thought it was real. Fight you. Teacher Zhang Lin, are you nuts? Do I have to worry about your little cat scratches? Ye Tianxing stepped forward a bit cocky as he charged in. All right, teacher, you better watch out. I'll start with half my strength. Zhang Lin easily blocked his hit and gently pushed him back. He got grabbed by the arm and flipped away 8 meters, but luckily he regained his balance. Teacher Zhang Lin, are you for real? Teacher Zhang Lin, are you for real? Go all out so I can see exactly how high your compatibility is. Teacher Zhang Lin, watch out. But she just activated her fire attribute and threw a strong punch with fire properties. Has Teacher Zhang Lin awakened too? His feet caught fire, but Zhang Lin got even more excited. Not bad, come at me again. I'd end up as roast pork. If I get hit, I'd end up as roast pork. Let me show you what I can do. Ye Tianxing used soul shock. Seeing her freeze, he rushed in perfect chance. But before he could attack, Zhang Lin snapped out of it. What just happened? Ye Tianxing couldn't adjust his strength and ended up grabbing her chest. She recovered that fast. Zhang Lin hit him hard. You're just a kid and already learning to grope. It wasn't on purpose, teacher, I give up. She leaned in curiously and asked, what ability did you just use? It made me lose consciousness for a bit. It's soul shock, a skill from my spirit pet. You need over 70% compatibility to get special abilities from your spirit pet. Looks like your compatibility with your spirit pet is really high. My compatibility with my spirit pet is only 75%. That's after we've been through life and death together countless times. You haven't had your contract with your spirit pet for long. So how did you reach that? Ye Tianxing thought maybe it's because I've been with 205 for over 10 years. But Zhang Lin just chuckled. If it were that simple, there'd be awakened people everywhere like rats in a field. Anyway, everyone has their secrets, so I won't pry. From now on, every day after class, I'll spend some time teaching you about the awakened state. Ye Tianxing cluelessly asked, do I have to study the awakened state? Is this like extra classes? Do I have to pay extra? Zhang Lin denied it. Even though you've got some of your spirit pet's power, you're barely using even 10% of it right now. So I'll teach you how to use all that power. Plus, don't worry, there won't be any extra fees. Ye Tianxing lit up at those last 6 words and got excited. Oh yeah! As long as I can get stronger without spending money, I'd put up with anything. A while later, when Ye Tianxing left school, Sutila rushed over. Tianxing, you're finally out. What did teacher Zhang Lin want with you? It wasn't for something everyone knows about, right? The two shared a knowing laugh. Then he turned to Chu Ming and Chu Lang. Oh yeah, let me introduce our new classmate. The cute pretty girl stepped forward. Hi, Ye Tianxing, I'm Chu Ming. And this is my brother, Chu Lang. From today on, we're classmates. Nice to meet you. Sutila put his arm around Ye Tianxing and suggested cheerfully, Tianxing, let's grab a meal together to build some camaraderie. But he seriously declined, not today. I'm planning to go figure out how to sign up for the Nurturer exam. Wow, Ye Tianxing, you know how to nurture spirit pets. Of course, Tianxing's nurturing skills are really strong. When we have time, you two should let him check out your spirit pets. He might even help level them up. Ye Tianxing quickly turned away, being humble. Don't listen to him. He just likes to brag. But Sutila admitted, this guy's too modest. It's just a sign of pride. Xiao Yu still cheered. Main guy Tianxing, bro, you got this. Yep, you all have fun. Chu Ming was happy but had some doubts. Ye Tianxing is so young. How could he be a skilled nurturer? Those people are all middle-aged guys. At the Jiangnan City Nurturer Association, the Nurturer certification is the hardest one to get. A lot of people with soul talent choose to become nurturers. Because there are so many spirit pets now, the knowledge is super complicated. Without 10 or even 20 years of study, you can't master it all. So anyone who becomes a nurturer is usually pretty old. Plus, the competition is fierce, like 1 in 1,000. Once you get the nurturer certification, you're set. A cute receptionist appeared. Hello? Are you here to sign up for beginner or intermediate level? She thought to herself, this young guy looks even younger than me. Ye Tianxing raised an eyebrow. Why isn't there advanced or top level? The receptionist was a bit puzzled, but explained, Sir, Jiangnan City is just a local city. The highest you can sign up for is intermediate. For advanced or top level, you have to go to a heavenly city or the capital. Is that so? Then sign me up for intermediate. The receptionist hesitated a little. Are you sure, sir? The intermediate exam is really tough. Do you want to think it over? But money talks, so no need to worry. Here's 1,000 for the registration fee. Please give me a registration form. After counting 10 bills, the receptionist said, Sir, here's your registration paper. Your exam time is 8 a.m. tomorrow. Please remember to be on time. Okay. Then he went back and saw Ye Qinghan had returned. Please remember to be on time. Okay. Then he went back and saw Ye Qinghan had returned and was showering. He got a little excited looking toward the bathroom. Hey, will she run out naked like last time? But when she stepped out, she was dressed. It's a shame she's wearing clothes, though it looks great on her. Still a beauty after a shower is always stunning. Big sis, you're back. Oh yeah, you still haven't sent me the money from the last Sky Merchant Tree mission. But Ye Qinghan's face darkened and she coldly replied, I don't remember. If you keep staring at me, I'll gouge your eyes out. Ye Tianxing looked at her puzzled. She's really weird. She must have multiple personalities. The next day, when he arrived at the exam hall, Ye Tianxing was eyed suspiciously by the proctor. This candidate, did you come to the wrong exam hall? This is for the intermediate nurturer exam. I didn't go to the wrong place. I'm here for the intermediate exam. Here's my confirmation paper. It's indeed for the intermediate exam. Please go in. As soon as he stepped in, everyone around started judging him. Most people here are pretty old. This kid's probably only 16 or 17, taking the intermediate certification at that age. What does a young punk know? He's probably just here to watch the show. Suddenly, a professor walked in. Look, it's Professor Dongfang. No way is he the examiner this time. He must be famous. Professor Dongfang stepped forward. Hello, candidates. This exam is under my supervision. The test is a bit tough, save this failed mutated spirit pet. If you can make it mutate successfully, even better. A Sun Wukong was brought in a glass cage. One confident person raised his hand. Professor, you said to save a mutated spirit pet, but this is just a statue. The crowd murmured. Professor Dongfang said with some disdain, If you all can't even tell it's a spirit pet, how can you save it? Ye Tianxing saw it was a rock ape spirit pet. It has unactivated Divine Ape Bloodline Earth Attribute 3-star rating F8 maturity level. Upgrade conditions, evolution conditions, current state failed, evolution near death. It's really a spirit pet that failed to evolve. But it has Divine Ape Bloodline info. If I'm not wrong, this stone statue is actually a rock ape spirit pet that failed to evolve and got petrified all over. Professor Dongfang was a bit surprised, but not too impressed. Correct, this rock ape was originally a low-level spirit pet with poor quality. We nurturers tried to upgrade its quality, so we gave it an evil spirit rock inner core. But because of a bad operation, it turned out like this. This exam is to save this rock ape. You have 1 hour. Anyone who successfully saves it passes the exam. But everyone only gets one chance, so be careful. Ye Tianxing confidently stood up to try first. Please get me a pot, a bottle of spirit pet essence blood, or an evil spirit at least E10 level, some gold and silver grass, and a piece of mutated pangolin armor. Professor Dongfang asked doubtfully, Do you have a way? The materials you need are all expensive. How sure are you? But Ye Tianxing just laughed confidently, 100% sure. I'm asking for those materials not just to save the rock ape, but to make it mutate and evolve too. Don't worry, old sir, if it doesn't work, I'll pay for the cost myself. Not just save it, but help it evolve and mutate. But where does this kid get that confidence? Even though it's hard to believe, Professor Dongfang didn't make it tough for the candidate. All right, I'll trust you this time. You all go prepare it. After adding the ingredients, Ye Tianxing looked up. Please have the 2 teachers put the rock ape in the pot. Everyone around heard that and started freaking out. Kid, what are you doing? Throwing the rock ape into boiling water. If it gets boiled to death, how can we take the exam? Yeah. Are you here to mess things up? Ye Tianxing just glanced at them. Then tell me you guys do. Any of you have a way to save it? Everyone was stumped for a moment, but argued back, We don't have a way now, but that doesn't mean we won't think of one later. Yeah, you doing this could kill the rock ape and we won't allow it. This guy is also a candidate. Professor Dongfang stayed calm. Enough, this guy is also a candidate. Before you come up with a way, he has full authority over this rock ape. Kid, can you explain your thinking? Ye Tianxing nodded and explained the gold and silver grass and the mutated pangolin armor both contain gold elements. Boiling water will dissolve the gold elements into it. Infusing the gold elements into the rock ape's body has a high chance of making it petrify and mutate into a metal type. Professor Dongfang was truly impressed this time. There's actually a method like this. The rock type can mutate into metal type, which everyone knows, but it's usually through the spirit pet mutating on its own. I've never heard of a nurturer using spiritual medicine to help a spirit pet mutate. Half an hour later, the spirit beast still showed no change. The crowd kept pushing, "Hey kid, are you actually any good at this?" It's been over half an hour and there's not a single change. Ye Tianxing stayed calm. Following the judge's rules, everyone gets 1 hour. What's the rush? It's like the king isn't worried, but his servants are. One person lost his cool but some contestants were patient enough, deciding not to rush and wait to see what this kid had to say. Professor Dongfang still had his doubts. Just a bit of essence blood can help it evolve. From what I know, no nurturer has ever succeeded with this method before. But Ye Tianxing didn't lose his confidence. From what I know, no nurturer has ever succeeded with this method before, but right now it's in a near-death state. The essence blood can wake its consciousness and let it complete the evolution on its own. As soon as he finished speaking, the long-tailed monkey suddenly opened its eyes, its body regained color, and it leaped out of the pot. Professor Dongfang was amazed. Incredible, absolutely incredible. You not only saved it, but also helped it evolve and mutate. It's a divine-tailed golden monkey mutated with gold and combat attributes perfect quality. Kid, you've really broadened this old man's horizons. But based on what you just showed, unfortunately, my highest authority can only give you an intermediate certificate, but based on what you just showed, passing the advanced exam would be a piece of cake. The guys below were speechless this time. How is that possible? Suddenly, the long-tailed monkey grabbed Ye Tianxing's leg with a pleading look. What do you mean by this? Do you want to come with me, Professor? What do you think we should do? Professor Dongfang stroked his chin thoughtfully. This spirit pet is a primate type, intelligent, and knows how to show gratitude. It looks like it wants to follow you to repay the life debt. Well, our association has invested a lot in it, but Professor Dongfang had to agree reluctantly. In protest, the long-tailed monkey slammed its fist into the ground, so Professor Dongfang had to agree. All right, fine, I'll take charge and give it to you. Ye Tianxing was thrilled. Haha, thanks a lot, Professor. If you ever need any help later, just let me know. Professor Dongfang just waved it off. No need to be so formal. It's an honor for Jiangnan City to have a young intermediate nurturer like you. Ye Tianxing then went with the long-tailed monkey to the apartment complex where he lived. Big guy, from now on I'll call you Diamond, okay? Do you agree to make a contract with me? Yeah, sure. Right after the contract was signed, the system appeared. Scan detected that the host has made a contract with a spirit pet gaining a portion of its power. Please select a ability quickly. Ye Tianxing thought for a moment. I'll choose Diamond Indestructible. Once the skill fusion succeeded, Ye Tianxing felt his physical strength increase. Haha. I wonder how strong this skill can handle attacks. Diamond, come on, help me test it out. Just how tough is Diamond Indestructible? Use about 1/10 of your strength to attack me first. Diamond punched Ye Tianxing, causing just a slight ripple. It felt a bit, but he could handle it. Diamond increased to 2/10, then 3/10, 4/10. Each punch got stronger until 5/10 made Ye Tianxing start to back up. Diamond's strength is top tier for an E-rank spirit pet, and Diamond Indestructible blocked nearly half of its power. So against regular E-rank spirit pets or evil spirits, I'd be unbeatable. Then he pulled out a magical staff. Diamond, this heaven-piercing pillar is for you. It can grow big, shrink, small, lengthen, or shorten, and it's incredibly heavy. You're a strength-based spirit pet, so use it as your weapon. You're a strength-based spirit pet, so using it as your weapon will definitely maximize its power. Diamond grabbed the heaven-piercing pillar, and it even started growing like a building. Wow, this weapon was made for you. After that, Ye Tianxing returned to school to the training room. Seeing everyone training, he went over to Xia Xiaoyu. Fire on the right, what are you all doing? It's an exercise assigned by teacher Zhang Lin. The spirit pets are blindfolded and have to dodge balls based only on the owner's commands. The teacher said it improves the bond and trust between the spirit pet and the spirit master. On the other side, Chu Lang was trying to be patient with his turtle hiding in its shell. Little 8 to the left, dodge, don't just use your shell to block. But Da Thien Ting and 205 counterattack fast. It's too late to run now. Zhang Lum walks by and just chuckles. Chu Lang, your spirit pet, is an exception. This kind of training isn't suitable for it. But she quickly turns stern when she spots Dathian Tin. Dathian Tin? Why are you just getting here now? Sutila sees his friend arrive and greets him warmly. Thien Tin, you finished your test so fast. How'd it go results-wise? He plays it humble. I barely got the intermediate certification. I barely got the intermediate certificate. Everyone was impressed. Wow, you're amazing. There are less than 10 people in all of Jiangnan City with an intermediate certificate, right? Haha, I have a brother who's an intermediate nurturer. Tianxing bro is the best. Kid, you're not bad at all. No, he's just an excellent spirit master and now an intermediate nurturer too. Chu Ming over there looked jealous but had to admit that's really impressive. All right, if you want to celebrate, wait until after class. Even if you missed a class, come with me now. Even if you missed a class, come with me now. Yes. In the training room, Zhang Lin took Ye Tianxing to the gym next to a punching bag. What I'm teaching you about close combat, it's best not to tell anyone else. I don't want the school to know I'm giving you private training. Yes, today I'll teach you the inch punch. This is a martial art from before the world changed. It can unleash power beyond your imagination. The inch punch helps transfer force, making the power explode from your fist. As Zhonglin demonstrated, she threw a punch that sent half the punching bag flying, almost blowing up the room. You may have 1/10 of a spirit pet's strength, but you don't know how to use it. So at most, you can only use less than half of it. But if you learn the inch punch, it can make every punch of yours deliver full power. Then Ye Tianxing asked blankly, Teacher, if the inch punch is that powerful, why has it fallen out of favor now? Zhonglin helped him into position while explaining, because very few spirit masters can awaken. Even if humans get stronger, they're no match for an F-rank evil spirit. Regular people would be better off spending time strengthening their spirit pets instead of practicing the inch punch. Only awakened spirit masters need to improve their own fighting skills. Come on, I'll explain the key points of the inch punch to you. The inch punch focuses on quick, precise strikes. When Xia Xiaoyu, Ye Tianxing, and Sutila were walking back together, Sutila suddenly had a wild idea. Tianxing, be honest, do you and Teacher Jianglin have some secret? What secret lately? You've been disappearing with Teacher Jianglin. Are you two sneaking off on dates? Ye Tianxing gave Sutila a side eye. Even he had thought about it before. Hey, Sutila. Have you been reading too many novels? But then he remembered something. Oh yeah, Xiaoyu Sutila. I have something I want to discuss with you both. I'm planning to open the workshop specializing in nurturing spirit pets. Sutila, Asia's #1 investor, fully supports the main guy. Sound good? I'm 100% in. I'll run the workshop as my investment. Thanks, man. I was worried about not having enough capital. Here, let's do this later. We split the profits, 70-30. We're brothers, no need to be so formal. Besides, I want to ride your coattails. Let's split it 50-50, don't refuse. Suddenly, footsteps hurried over. Ye Tianxing turned alertly, and it was Chu Ming and Chu Lang. Tianxing, can you let us join in too? We don't know much, but we can handle some odd jobs. We don't need pay. We just want to learn some skills. Ye Tianxing felt a bit awkward. We're all classmates, so of course I'd welcome you, as long as it doesn't interfere with your studies. In no time, the group was taken by Sutila to a busy street area. This street is huge, so business won't be a problem. This is the place. My people have already set everything up inside. It's all standard stuff. If you need anything else, I'll send someone to get it. Ye Tianxing had to say, Sutila, your work is lightning fast. But for Sutila, it was just a small thing. Haha, time is money, now just give it a name. But that name's a bit long, so how about calling it Bright God? Hearing that, Sutila couldn't help but laugh. People only dare to name their spirit pet nurturing places. You went straight to Bright God Creations. Tianxing, that name is too bold. But I like it. Haha, bold names are for the talented. Ye Tianxing knew it well. Bold names are for those who deserve it. I think I deserve it. Now even the weakest spirit pet I can turn into a divine beast. Afterward, Sutila led everyone inside. All right, let's call the workshop Bright God. I'll send someone to make the sign right away. Xia Xiaoyu noticed how empty the place was. Tianxing, bro, should we hire some staff to help out? After all, we still have school, so we can't be here all the time. But Ye Tianxing didn't seem worried. No need. I'm going for a high-end approach, only taking clients at specific times. Plus, I'll limit the number each day, so anyone wanting my help has to book in advance. Hearing that, Sutila was a bit surprised. Doing it that way, won't we lose a lot of business? I'm an investor, and I want to make some profit. But Ye Tianxing was confident. Haven't you heard of limited edition marketing? As long as our reputation grows, we won't lack customers. By limiting supply, we'll create demand that outstrips it. Customers will have to wait desperately, which will only increase their desire. Sutila didn't fully get it, but it sounded logical. I have no idea what you're saying, but it feels right. Until the day fireworks lit up everywhere and crowds passed by just looking, but not entering. Sutila worried. Why isn't anyone coming in? But Ye Tianxing stayed calm. That's normal. This area has a lot of people, but there are plenty of nurturing workshops too. We're new and look young, so naturally not many will trust us yet. But once we build some reputation, it'll pick up. Meanwhile, Xia Xiaoyu watched from the back and was confident. Don't worry, customers will show up soon. But as soon as she said it, the door opened. Chuming stepped in. Welcome to Bright God Workshop. How can we help you? The design inside isn't bad, but that name is over the top. It's a white-haired kid looking arrogant with a smirk. The inside design isn't bad. That name is way too cocky. Ye Tianxing stepped forward. I came up with the name. He doesn't look like he's here for business. Whether it's cocky or not is none of your business. Are you here for business? He doesn't look like he's here for business. More like he's here to cause trouble. Xia Liuxing came over to stir things up. Oh, so you're the boss here. Is that how you talk to a customer? But suddenly Xia Xiaoyu stepped in between them. Xia Liuxing, I told you to come help attract customers, not start trouble. Sis, that white-haired kid is yelling back at you. I thought you sent me to some big place, but it's just this small shop. Are you trying to humiliate me? If my friends saw me in a place like this, they'd laugh at me. Just do what I told you. Why say all this nonsense? Xia Xiaoyu took on the role after being adopted. Sutila leaned toward Ye Tianxing. This kid has the last name Xia. Is he Xia Xiaoyu's brother? Xia Xiaoyu was adopted, and then their dad had Xia Liuxing. But their dad still treats Xia Xiaoyu like his own daughter. But Xia Liuxing is even more insolent, pointing right at Ye Tianxing. You broke kid, what's so great about you that my sister likes you? And besides, your dad won't let you two be together anyway. Ha Tiao Vu can't hold back anymore and gives the kid a painful smack before turning away. All right, no more help, just go. But this brat seems spiteful. Nope, I'm not going. I want to see what this guy's got that makes my sister like him so much. You're Da Thien Ting, right? Do you know anything about nurturing spirit pets? Da Thien Ting just mumbles, I know a little. But Ha Lu Tin uses that to jab. Humph, knowing a little, and you dare to open a workshop. Do you even know that if something happens to a spirit pet, you'll be held responsible? Then don't come running to my sister for help. This time, Sutila stepped up to defend Da Thien Tin. The main guy can hold back, but the side guy won't. Kid, what do you know? Da Thien Tin is an intermediate beast Tamer. Hearing that, Ha Lu Tin burst out laughing in disbelief. An intermediate beast tamer. Ha ha ha, don't try to fool me. How many intermediate beast tamers are there in Jiangnan City? You can count them on one hand, right? You've got to brag in a way that's actually believable. Sutila didn't say more. He just pointed to the certificate on the wall. See that paper hanging over there? It's the Intermediate Beast Tamer certificate issued by the Jiangnan City Beast Tamer Association. It's got the big letters Intermediate Beast Tamer Certificate with Da Thien Tin's signature and official seal. That's the real deal. So how does it feel to get proven wrong? Ha Lu Ting was speechless for a moment before he thought of a retort. Hanging it up that high, how am I supposed to know if it's real or fake? Anyway, I'm warning you, faking a certificate is illegal. When it gets found out, don't drag my sister into it. Ha Lu Tin, have you said enough? This place doesn't welcome you, so get out. Ha Lu Tin stopped talking and decided to summon his spirit pet, a pretty imposing-looking creature. I just don't believe it unless he can successfully level up my spirit pet. But it turned out to be a shy little Ice Star spirit pet. A variant Icebone type rated 2 stars, not fully grown, F rank. 7 skills, weaknesses, upgrade conditions, evolution path. Sutila was surprised and had to hold back a laugh. This is your spirit pet. Ha ha ha, and you call it an Ice Star tiger. I think it's just a kitten. Shut up, what do you know? It's just a young Ice Star tiger, Da Thien Ting said confidently. I can not only help it level up, but even evolve it and boost its quality. Do you believe that Ha Lu Ting was surprised it can still evolve? Of course, all right, I'll give you a shot. If you can really make Little Star evolve successfully, I'll not only take back what I said earlier, but also promise to apologize. Little Star. What a shame I can't hold it in. Sutila couldn't help but burst out laughing, ha ha ha. But if you can't do it, then from now on stay away from my sister. Da Thien Tin was pleased and turned to Chu Min and Chu Lang. It's a deal. Could you two help me get some things? 1 water-type essence pill, 5 frost bones soaked for half an hour. Later, Da Thien Ting successfully brewed it into a blue liquid. Okay, now let little Star drink it. Ha Lu Tin looked at it and felt a bit grossed out. What is this stuff? Why does it stink so bad? Why is it drinking so eagerly? Is it like stinky tofu smells awful but tastes good? But suddenly, after drinking it, the Ice Star Cub turned into ice. What's going on? But Da Thien Tin stayed calm, and together with Chu Lang, they brought over a pile of ice blocks. It's fine, that's normal. The ice blocks were stacked into a circular tower around the cub. But suddenly, a aura from the Ice Star Cub started changing it, drawing everything closer. After a while, the ice encasing the cub shattered. The cub had now become a full-grown tiger 12 times bigger. Ha Lu Tin got excited and shouted, "It really evolved. This is an Ice Star Sword Fang tiger. Plus its quality has upgraded to elite." Chu Min and Chu Lang were wide-eyed. Sutila said smugly, "So do you believe in Da Thien Tin's skills now?" Ha Lu Ting didn't care about that. He just rushed over and hugged Da Thien Tin's leg. "Da Thien Ting no big bro, wait no brother-in-law. You're so generous, please don't hold this against a guy like me." Sutila quickly stepped in to pull him away. "You shameless jerk, weren't you just saying Da Thien Tin isn't good enough for your sister? And now you're calling him brother-in-law." But Ha Lu Tin didn't mind the jealousy at all. "I'm telling you, he's my brother-in-law now. We're family. You need to get the relationship straight. And you're trying to compete with me. I'll tell you, I knew Da Thien Tin first. You were probably still playing in the mud somewhere. He and I are the real deal." Ha Tiu Vu and Da Thien Ting just stood there speechless. "So what if you knew him first? He's my brother-in-law. We're the real deal. You're just the side guy. You two, if you're going to argue, leave me out of it. And what's this about real deals? I'm a guy." Then Ha Lu Tin turned to Da Thien Tin. "Oh, right, brother-in-law, since you're so skilled, I want to ask you to help with another spirit pet of mine. My dad has been acting lethargic lately, not his usual self, and keeps coughing up blood. He's had a lot of experts check it, but no one can figure out what's wrong. Your brother-in-law is so good at beast taming, he must know how to treat spirit pets, right?" Ha Lu Tin smirked slyly. "That's my dad's spirit pet, which is also your future father-in-law's spirit pet. Ha ha ha." Suddenly, Ha Tiu Vu interrupted. "Lu Tin, why didn't anyone tell me about this? Sis, you just got into the top class, so Dad didn't want you to worry." But Ha Lu Ting didn't seem too concerned. "Brother-in-law, if you can cure my dad's spirit pet, then the thing between you and my sister Dad won't object at all. I can only try my best." But it seems Ha Lu Ting is set on calling him brother-in-law. Calling him brother-in-law is easier for him. I underestimated this kid. But after the master dies, the Song Dao praying mantis becomes furiously enraged and attacks Da Thien Tin wildly. However, if you fail from now on, please keep your distance from my sister. In the room of Uncle Ha, who is Ha Tiu Vu's father, the trainers are examining Uncle Lang. "We've really done our best. Maybe in all of Jiangnan City besides Eastern Education Master, no one can heal it. I heard Eastern Education Master has returned to Jiangnan City. You could ask him to come take a look. Thank you all, I've already sent someone to invite Master Dongfang." Suddenly, Ha Tiu Vu ran in. "Dad, why am I back?" "You have the day off today. Let's not talk about that. How's Uncle Lang?" It turns out Uncle Lang is the spirit pet Crescent Moon Silver Wolf with lightning and ice attributes. Bone rating of 4 stars, fully grown, D rank. 5 abilities. Moon Blade Bone, Extreme Cold. Domain, Wolf Clan. King, mark like a point of divine fire. System upgrade conditions and evolution path. Right now it's showing signs of poisoning. According to the bromine treatment method, flush the system. Ha Lu Ting pulled Da Thien Ting inside. "Dad, this is Da Thien Ting. He's here to treat Uncle Lang." "Hello, Uncle Ha." Uncle Ha recognized him. "This is the kid who tried to steal my plum wine." "Oh, it's you the kid Tiu Vu always talks about. Anyway, what makes you think I can trust you? Everyone here is a top beast Tamer in Jiangnan City. They can't even figure out what's wrong with Crescent Moon. Why let a 15, 16-year-old kid mess around? I've already sent for Master Dongfang. Only he can cure Crescent Moon." But Da Thien Ting smiled confidently. "Uncle Ha, forgive me for being blunt. Crescent Moon, Silver Wolf's illness is something even Master Dongfang might not fix." The other tamers heard that and got angry. "Haha, that's funny. As if you can. You say Master Dongfang can't, so you think you can? Are you claiming to be better than him? Kids don't know any better, but you can't just say whatever. Who do you think you are to criticize Master Dongfang? Da Ting stayed calm. Uncle Ha, I can cure Crescent Moon Silver Wolf with 100% certainty. Do you dare let me try? And he had his brother-in-law's backup. Dad let Da Tin give it a shot. He's also an intermediate beast tamer, but Uncle Ha just saw it as nonsense. Enough Lu Tin. Even if you want to help your dad, you can't lie like that. There are only 5 intermediate beast tamers in Jiangnan City. Excluding Master Dongfang, the other 4 are right here. You say he's one, so is he Master Dongfang? Da Tin didn't argue. He just said, looks like you don't trust me. In that case, I'll take my leave. Ha Lu Ting hadn't even grabbed him when a servant walked in. Sir, Master Dongfang is here. As soon as Master Dongfang entered, everyone greeted him warmly. Master Dongfang, thank you for coming. Great, the master is finally here, but he didn't pay attention to them. Instead, he noticed Da Tin first. Oh, isn't that little Da? We meet again so soon. Are you here to treat someone? Something like that, master. Uncle Ha was surprised. Master Dongfang, how do you know this kid? Master Dongfang laughed. Of course we know each other. Little Da is the only one who passed the intermediate beast tamer exam the other day. Master, is this 16-year-old kid really an intermediate beast tamer? Yes, turns out the genius beast tamer who's shaken up Jiangnan City is him. Uncle Ha was completely stunned, but my Tiuvu has known him since she was little. He had an accident as a kid that damaged his spirit sense. He really passed the exam the other day? I just haven't announced it yet. Amid the curious stares, Master Dongfang patted Da Tin on the shoulder. Actually, little Da's knowledge of beast taming is even better than mine. If Jiangnan City could issue advanced certificates, I'd recommend him for that. An advanced beast. Tamer Uncle Ha was still in shock when Ha Lu Tin pulled on Da Tin's sleeve. Brother Ting, I'm apologizing for my dad. Please stay and treat his spirit pet. Please help cure my dad's spirit pet. Master Dongfang backed him up. Chairman Ha, I know it's hard for you to accept right now, but with little Da's help, curing Crescent Moon Silver Wolf has a high chance of success. Hearing that, Uncle Ha smiled warmly. Oh dear heavenly star, you're Tiuvu's friend. How could I turn you away? You have to stay for dinner today. Ha ha ha. After examining it, Master Dongfang found the cause. Chairman Ha, I'll be straightforward. Crescent Moon Silver Wolf seems to be poisoned, and this poison is doing serious damage. What poisoned, Master? Please save Crescent Moon. No, I can diagnose that it's poisoned, but I don't know what kind of toxin it is, so I can't prescribe the right treatment. Crescent Moon. Silver Wolf's body is almost fully taken over by the toxin. It has, at most, 7 days left. Hearing that Uncle Ha couldn't stay calm, what do we do, Master? Is there no way? Master Dongfang looked at Da Tin. Little Da, what do you think? He just smiled lightly. Actually, I have a way to cure Crescent Moon Silver Wolf. And it's not too difficult. Crescent Moon Silver Wolf is poisoned by theobromine. Theobromine is harmless to humans, but very dangerous to dogs. Its chemical formula is Csun H8N402. Crescent Moon Silver Wolf is a spirit pet, but it's still essentially a dog. So theobromine is harmful to it. Ha Lu Ting asked blankly, what's theobromine? It's the stuff in chocolate that we eat. Ha Tiuvu added, so Crescent Moon got like this from eating chocolate. Not necessarily chocolate, could be something else. But one thing's for sure, normal dogs can handle a little theobromine without dying, let alone a spirit pet like Crescent Moon Silver Wolf. But Da Tin still had doubts. Crescent Moon getting this bad means it was a huge amount of theobromine. If it wasn't so strong, it probably couldn't have held on this long. Uncle Ha picked up on the implication. Are you saying Crescent Moon was poisoned on purpose? Yes. Master Dongfang quickly reminded little to Chairman Ha we should detoxify Crescent Moon Silver Wolf first. Da Tin explained, the method is simple. First, flush the system to clear the toxin. Then use counter-toxins to eliminate any leftovers. But Uncle Ha was still worried. Little Da, how sure are you? Da Tin didn't hesitate, 100% sure. Time's ticking, so Uncle Ha, please decide quickly. Faced with that confidence, Uncle Ha gave in. All right, I trust you. Whatever materials you need, just say it and I'll get them. Half an hour later, Da Tin brought a cup of liquid for Crescent Moon Silver Wolf. As soon as it licked it, its eyes lit up and it vomited out a stream of brown liquid. Then it slowly stood up. Uncle Ha could feel it. Ngun Lang says it feels much better. Whew, that's a relief. Tin, we owe you big time this time. Otherwise, Queet Nguyet would have been in real danger. I apologize for my rudeness earlier. But Da Thien Ting stays humble. Ha, uncle, no need for that. You're the city lord and my father-in-law. Helping you is only natural. Unexpectedly, Uncle Shia teased even more. That's right, we're all family. No need to be so formal. Ha ha ha. Xia Xiaoyu felt embarrassed. Dad, what are you saying? Uncle Shia turned to everyone. It's almost noon now. Why don't you all stay for lunch? I've already told the housekeeper to prepare it. After lunch, Uncle Shia saw Ye Tianxing off. Thank you for the hospitality, Uncle Shia. He turned to his future father-in-law. I have something to say, but I'm not sure if I should. We're all family. What's there to hold back? Just say it. But suddenly both of them got serious. About the moon-eclipsing silver wolf being cured. Please keep it as secret as possible for me. It's best if no one else knows except us. Don't worry, I know what to do. After everyone returned, Sutila rushed over. Tianxing, how did it go? Sutila rushed over to Tianxing. The city lord didn't give you a hard time, did he? Xia Liuxing felt a bit annoyed and stepped in to defend her brother-in-law. What do you mean by that? How could my dad give my brother-in-law a hard time? He's praising him non-stop right now. He'd probably even agree if my brother-in-law asked to marry my sister today. Xia Xiaoyu blushed and pinched Xia Liuxing's cheek hard. But Chu Ming quickly interrupted. Look, we have visitors. The kid quickly recognized, hey, that's not my car. From afar, Uncle Xia and his group walked in. Tianxing, I know you're here running a spirit beast training office. So I brought some friends to support you. Their spirit beasts all have some issues. Uncle Xia's group was in disbelief. Old Xia, this is an April Fool's Day. Why are you tricking us? Exactly, that kid looks like he's only 10 to 16 years old. How could he be an intermediate spirit beast trainer? Old Xia, you know our time is very limited. Wasting a minute is a big loss. The young master and lady of old Xia's house are here too. But he just laughed at those who were as skeptical as he once was. I knew you wouldn't believe it. Don't judge Tianxing by his appearance. Don't think just because Tianxing is young, even Professor Dongfang feels inferior in spirit beast training. The blonde teacher stepped forward and summoned his spirit beast. All right, if the city lord speaks so highly of him, then I'll test your skills, kid. See what you can figure out. But challenging someone with a system is a mistake. Ye Tianxing quickly saw through the rock-armored warrior, earth element combat type. E-rank spirit beast weakness is water element. If I'm not wrong, your spirit beast has been sitting alone in corners lately. Its appetite has decreased and it barely responds to your commands. The uncle was startled. Wow, you can tell that. You've got some talent. So, do you have a way to fix it? Ye Tianxing touched its belly and smiled. Your spirit beast is physically fine. The problem is in its mind. What do you mean by that? Simply put, it's heartbroken. So it's sad. Humans act the same way when they're heartbroken. You'll have to help fix its issue. Uncle Shia was speechless and a bit skeptical. You're saying it's heartbroken. A bear can get heartbroken. Ye Tianxing laughed. All things have spirits. Bears have their own emotions. Besides, spirit beasts, whether in IQ or EQ, are much higher than regular animals. Getting heartbroken is normal. The blonde old man thought for a moment and remembered something, blushing. I remember now. A few days ago, a friend of mine brought a female bear spirit beast to my house. They played together and had a great time. They were reluctant to part when saying goodbye. Now that I think about it, it's been like this since that day. Uncle Shia got excited. We need to verify this. Little Ye is definitely right. Have that friend bring the spirit beast over. That should solve the problem. Half an hour later, the beauty Dung Dung and a furry bear arrived. My two little bears reunited happily. Big Bear's eyes lit up. Dung Dung, I have something to discuss with you. You see, my big bear likes your Hong Hong so much. He's been off his food for days because of her. Can you sell her to me? I'll pay whatever it takes. Dung Dung, feeling shy at first, hesitated. Hong Hong has been with me for so long. How could I sell her? How about I bring Hong Hong to your place often instead, as long as you don't mind me being a bother? The old man, seizing the moment, held her hand and flirted. It's 2 people, sad, 4 people, happy. I don't mind. You can even stay forever. Really, if that's the case, I'll move in with you. Those two had focused on their careers in their youth and ignored their own feelings. Now that they're successful, they still haven't confessed. Who knew their spirit beasts would bring them together in the end? Right after everyone started summoning their spirit beasts. Little Yi, please check my spirit beast. Little Yi, check mine first. Little Yi, your training skills are so good. We'll definitely spread the word for you. From that day on, people came every day. Although Ye Tianxing set a daily limit, it was still packed. One peaceful day. Ye Tianxing was relaxing and counting money when Sutila rushed in excitedly. Ye Tianxing, bad news, our supplies are cut off. The materials for training spirit beasts are gone. Ye Tianxing was puzzled. How did the supply get cut off? Is some mercenary group disrespecting you? It's the Iron Blood Mercenary Group. They announced a few days ago that if any mercenary group supplies materials to the Bright God office, they're against them. The Iron Blood Mercenary Group is just as powerful in Jiangnan City as our family. So Ye Tianxing wondered, the Iron Blood Mercenary Group isn't Kui Wu dead. Why are they still targeting us? Sutila explained, Kui Wu has a brother who's the vice leader of the Iron Blood Mercenary Group. He's in a very high position. But I feel their real reason for targeting us isn't about Kui Wu. Most Spirit Beast training offices in Jiangnan City are owned by the Iron Blood Mercenary Group. We've taken their customers, so they're trying to sabotage us. Otherwise, I could ask my dad to put pressure on those mercenary groups. But he didn't seem happy with that solution. Pressuring those mercenary groups won't help. We still need to deal with the Iron Blood Mercenary Group. Sutila realized, you mean we should take on the Iron Blood Mercenary Group, but it's the top mercenary group in Jiangnan City. Ye Tianxing chuckled. Why not? But we'll use smarts, not force. That night, the group gathered near the Iron Blood Mercenary Group's warehouse. That's the Iron Blood Mercenary Group's warehouse. Inside is at least half of their goods. Tianxing, what's your plan? Ye Tianxing picked up a handful of grass and poured something on it. We're in the shadows now. We need to use that advantage. The wind is blowing toward the warehouse. Shaliuxing got a bit excited. Brother-in-law, are you up to something? Shall you have Huo light a fire? Sutila was still worried. Tianxing, what are you really doing? Relax, you'll see soon enough. After lighting it, he let the wind carry it. The smoke reached the spirit beasts below, and as soon as they smelled it, their eyes turned red and they went berserk. Monkey Tiger, what's wrong with you? Sit down. Kathy, what are you doing? Nunu, why are you going crazy? Stop right now. Up above Zia Xiaoyu couldn't hide her surprise. Tianxing, what did you do to make these spirit beasts rebel? To make these spirit beasts rebel? Actually, every spirit beast still has its primal instincts. They're just restrained by the Spirit Master's contract. I triggered their instincts, making them temporarily break free from the Spirit Master's control. Jialuxing, not yet 18, was even more thrilled. Brother-in-law, you're amazing. Next time we face enemies, we can make them kill each other. We won't even have to lift a finger. Not necessarily. Spirit beasts and Spirit Masters have a soul link, so they won't attack their masters. Plus, this stuff's effects are short-lived. Let's take advantage of this and move in. After they entered the Iron Blood Mercenary Group's warehouse, wow, so many good things. No wonder it's the Iron Blood Mercenary Group. They have deep resources. With these, our office won't lack materials for at least a year. Ye Tianxing called his fat fish, Shukun, take everything in this room. Right after the fat fish sucked up the entire warehouse, Sutila was thrilled. Haha, the Iron Blood Mercenary Group is going to take a huge hit. This room of spirit medicines is basically half their stock, but it's just tit for tat. Kui Wu's brother is in charge of this warehouse. Now that we've cleaned it out, the Iron Blood leader won't let him off easy. By the time the Iron Blood Mercenary Group got things under control, it was too late. Oh no, the goods are all stolen. The next day in Dongping City, Ye Tianxing looked around for Ye Qinghan. Where could she have gone? She still hasn't paid me for the last job. Suddenly, he felt a strange gaze watching. Someone's following me. Whatever. Fighting's banned here anyway. Then he went back to the mercenary group. Uncle Ye, good morning. Jua Xiao Yao was still enjoying life. Oh, it's little Ye. Where's Qinghan? She's not here. Who knows? She's probably out on a mission again. The missions here are piled up like a mountain. You kid finally showed up. I haven't seen hide nor hair of you for days. Ye Tianxing smiled sheepishly, but he wasn't entirely innocent inside. If it weren't for that old man's daughter owing me half the payment, I wouldn't be here. Ha ha ha. Plus, this old man is so unreliable, he doesn't care about his daughter at all. While they were talking, the Iron Blood Mercenary Group burst in and surrounded this rundown library. Don't let a single fly escape. The leader stepped forward confrontationally. You're Ye Tianxing from the Bright God office, right? You're wrong. What do you want? Last night, the Iron Blood Mercenary Group's warehouse was robbed clean. Was it you? Ye Tianxing raised an eyebrow and looked around. You brought all these people to surround me. From the looks of it, you've already decided it was me. I advise you to hand over everything right now, and maybe I'll let you go. Otherwise, even the city lord of Dongping won't save you. Plus, I heard you had some beef with my brother Kui Wu. His death probably has something to do with you. Ye Tian-sing went into defense mode. First, your warehouse being robbed, I know nothing about it. Second, your brother's death has nothing to do with me. The guy didn't waste words and moved to attack. Kid, I gave you a chance. But you didn't take it, so don't blame me for fighting. Everyone charge and capture him alive. Jue Xiaoyao, relaxing nearby, spoke up. How dare you ignore this old man, fighting on my turf without asking me first? That old Ironblood guy sneered. You think you can help him just because you're an old man? With your bottom-of-the-barrel mercenary group, I could wipe it out with a wave. You disrespectful punk. Looks like I need to teach you a lesson. The old Ironblood guy summoned his spirit beast, Ironwing Eagle King. Flying element 2-star rating E8 rank. Abilities: Iron Wings. Iron Feathers. Weakness Lightning element. Upgrade conditions and evolution path. You old fool, you're asking for it. The Eagle King attacked Jue Xiaoyao, but he quickly summoned his spirit beast, Thunder Lion King. Lightning element 4-star rating D8 rank. Abilities: Thunderbolt Endless Thunderburst Electric Punishment. Lightning Transformation. Resistant to Rock element. Upgrade conditions and evolution path. The Lion King easily blocked the Eagle King's attack, leaving everyone stunned. Especially that sly old Ye Xiaoyao has a D-rank spirit beast, and it's almost at C rank. You can't judge a book by its cover. Then Tiek-Tiu Dao just chuckled softly. Old friend, let that person handle it. Eagle King quickly turned into bird meat. Is this Lionhead a D-grade spirit pet? I underestimated this kid. But after the master died, Song Dao Dung Lang became furiously enraged and attacked Da Thin Tin wildly. Defeated the Eagle King with just one move. Tiek-Tiu Dao still had his hands behind his back, not paying any mind to the Ironblood mercenary group. Get out of here now. Tiek-Tiu Dao replied, Little Uncle Diep helped you out big time this time. So how do you plan to repay me? Da Thin Ting quickly caught on and backed away. Uncle Diep, I don't have any money. This old guy definitely has something up his sleeve. But Tiek-Tiu Dao quickly defended himself. What are you talking about? Am I that kind of person? Don't worry, I don't want your money. I just need you to help out a bit with the annual mercenary group tournament coming up. All the mercenary groups have to join in. You're now a member of the Tiu Dao mercenary group, so I want you to represent the group in the tournament. But he was expecting Tiek-Tiu Dao to say, I'm getting old. It's the young folks' world now anyway, so you'll reluctantly agree. All right, I'll represent the Tiu Dao mercenary group in this tournament. Tiek-Tiu Dao broke into a grin. Ha ha, you're the best, little Da. Oh right, I forgot to tell you. You need 5 people to enter the tournament. Tanhan is busy and can't join, so you'll have to round up the team. Hearing that Da Thin Tin felt tricked again and blurted out, we need 5 people. That old guy must have planned this. He's probably struggling to find anyone for the Tiu Dao mercenary group. But the old man played innocent. Hey, that's not my problem. Anyway, you already agreed, no backing out. Oh, and you have to win first place this time. First place gets a 1 million reward. Suddenly he thought of a way to not lose out. Once I get 5 people, I can figure something out. But winning first place, I can't guarantee that I'll just do my best. But Tiek-Tiu Dao cut in. Little Da, I believe in you. With your skills, you're definitely getting first place. Da Thin Ting continued. All right, but I have one condition. That 1 million reward, I want half. I can't believe how confident this old guy is. Hearing that, Tiek-Tiu Dao's face darkened half. Are you trying to rob me? I already spent 100,000 on the entry fee. You don't know how expensive the entry fee is. You don't know how expensive the entry fee is? Fine, if you win first place, I'll give you 100,000. But when it came to money, neither side would budge, and they dove into an argument. Da Thin Ting said, Uncle Diep, how could you do that? I'm the one finding the people, and I'm the one competing. Don't you feel ashamed? Giving me that little and not feeling ashamed. Tiek-Tiu Dao replied, how about I give you another 50,000? 150,000 should be enough. Da Thin Ting stood firm. If I don't get 500,000, I'll just phone it in. Then you won't get a dime. Anyway, I only agreed to join the tournament, not to win first place. Tiek-Tiu Dao grumbled, but had no choice. You little rascal, fine. 500,000 it is. Both shook on it happily. Hey, deal. When does the tournament start? Tiek-Tiu Dao innocently replied, tomorrow. Da Thin Ting froze and blurted out, Uncle Diep, it starts tomorrow. It starts tomorrow. You only tell me now. he replied. Heh heh. Who asked you to show up today? Tanhan sighed. Oh man, I only came to collect the money from Diep Ching Han's last mission. I didn't get the money and ended up getting tricked by this sly old fox. The next day at the tournament venue, as expected, Tanhan invited his guild buddies to join. Sutila spread the word about the mercenary group competition to everyone. The competition happens once a year. It's not mandatory, but most mercenary groups choose to participate. Besides the big rewards, it's a great chance to promote and advertise your group. How do you plan to repay me? The tournament happens every year with rankings. In the previous rounds, the Iron Blood Mercenary Group always took first place, so they're called the top mercenary group in Jiangnan City. Because I'm the young city lord of Mercenary City, I can't join you in the competition. We get it. I'm thinking of having Halu Tin replace you. Halu Tin gets even cockier. Don't worry, brother-in-law. I'll hold my own. At the key moment, brother-in-law might need my help. I won't hold you back. At the critical moment, your brother-in-law might need my help. After all, I'm the most important person by your side, brother-in-law. Sutila just snorted and ignored him. Just don't end up crying when someone beats you. There are a total of 322 mercenary groups in Jiangnan City. This time, 305 groups showed up for the competition. The tournament uses a point system. In other words, beating a mercenary group gives you a point, and losing deducts one. At the end, rankings are based on the points. After hearing the explanation, Tanhan got the rules, got it. Simply put, if we beat all our opponents, we'll be number one. The MC on stage started introducing the mercenary groups. The third match is the Hungry Wolf Mercenary Group versus the Tiu Dao Mercenary Group. The crowd in the stands started buzzing. The Hungry Wolf Mercenary Group isn't highly ranked, but they're pretty tough. Anyone who fights them doesn't end well. That's right, I heard spirit masters fighting them had their pets eaten clean by the 5 wolves. If it wasn't against the rules to kill spirit masters, they'd probably get eaten too. Tanhan quickly sized up the enemy and realized, looks like those spirit masters deliberately starved their pets for a few days before the fight to make them extremely hungry. That way they unleash super strong combat power. The audience kept chatting. I've never heard of this Tiu Dao mercenary group before. Is it a new one? Probably some no-name mercenary group. They're out of luck this time. A bunch of kids. How strong can their pets be? What a shame we're about to see their pets get torn apart. Tanhan turned back to his group. Guys, you all heard what they said. If the other side is that ruthless, we don't need to hold back. The Hungry Wolf mercenary group saw their opponents were nobodies and got cocky. You little kids, hurry up and summon your pets. My pups are starving. Ha ha ha. By then, the Tiu Dao side had summoned their pets and were ready. If they're so eager to lose, let's make it happen for them. Brothers and sisters, summon your pets. Tanhan shouted, dinner's served. Enjoy it to the fullest. As the enemy made their move, Tanhan called his goofy husky into the fight. 205 teach them a lesson. Just one scratch and it's done. Just one scratch and it's done. Liu Xing got even more excited to show off. Ha ha, brother-in-law, you're awesome. Leave a few for us. My big tiger charged in and bit through a wolf beast's armor, sending it flying and making the other two back off. 205 and the big tiger didn't let up chasing and tearing them apart. The Hungry Wolf mercenary group could only force a laugh, and the audience was disappointed. Hey, the fight's over, and it wasn't even half a minute. They got wiped out in an instant. Plus, they still have 3 pets that didn't even fight. Those kids' pets must all be E-grade. My pets are scared of them. Suddenly, Tanhan turned to the referee. Ref, why haven't you announced the result? Do you have to take out the Spirit Master to count as a win? The Hungry Wolf side tried to run in fear, but the referee stepped in. No, you can't take out the Spirit Master. Tanhan replied, then why aren't you announcing the result? The referee hesitated a bit, then announced, in the third match, the Tiu Dao mercenary group wins, earning 1 point. Sutila watched the whole thing and got super excited. They wiped out the opponents in the first round. Looks like first place is ours this time. But Jia Liuxing jumped in to claim credit. Yeah, we 5 clearly won. You're just a spectator. Liuxing, if my status didn't keep me out, you kids wouldn't even be here. Tanhan also stepped in to calm Sutila. Liuxing's still young. Don't mind him. Today's preliminaries are probably done for us. Come on, with so many people today, it's just the preliminaries. Besides, I don't bother with kids. Sutila perked up at that and pulled Tanhan along. Then let's all go to the Spirit Beast Forest to level up a bit. How about it with a mid-level trainer like you here, our pets will improve big time. Suddenly, Xia Liuxing butted in mockingly. Brother-in-law's just taking us to get stronger for the tournament win. The pets are ours, you know. Sutala gritted his teeth. What are you implying, kid? I'm Tian's best friend, so how could he not bring me? Later, the group headed to the Spirit Beast Forest, and as soon as they arrived, they encountered the Evil Spirit Violent Star, a Fire Attribute 2-star rated E grade. 1 Water Attribute and Divine Fire Attribute. Fire Spirit Fruit, packed with huge fire energy, is a 2-star material. Da Ting was thrilled. Sure enough, any valuable spirit medicine has evil spirits guarding it nearby. Shall you capture it? Ha Vu replied, yes, brother Tin. 205 and Huo teamed up and took down the evil spirit in 1 hit. Fat Kun was also summoned for Da Tin to use for refining. Xia Liuxing curiously walked over and asked, Brother-in-law, is this fat stick insect fully geared? It went down so easily. An E-grade fire core mixed with fire spirit fruit makes it even better. After some processing, the core turned into a red liquid. Da Ting handed it to his future wife's pet. Huo, drink this. Huo chirped, chirp, chirp. Right after drinking it, Huo burst into flames and soared into the sky. Ha Vu got excited. Huo's leveled up to E-grade 6. Da Ting nodded approvingly. With the fire spirit fruit, a normal pet could gain at least 2 to 3 levels. Hu only gained 1. Looks like higher bloodline means slower leveling. Later, the group kept moving. Xia Liuxing was a bit jealous. Sis, your pet's the highest level among us now. Da Ting said, Liuxing, don't be too envious. We have plenty of time. Who knows, we might find treasures for your pets. Suddenly, Da Ting stopped as he heard snuffling. That's the evil spirit money rat Earth Attribute 2-star rated F grade. It has 5 abilities. Keen sense of smell, great at finding treasures. Weaknesses are wood and rock attributes. Sutala was a bit confused. Tin, what's so special about this ground rat? It looks a bit unique, but I don't think it's that impressive. Da Ting didn't deny it, but was still interested. This is a money rat. It doesn't have much attack power, but it's great at treasure hunting. With it, our spirit medicine searches will be way more efficient. Sutila, Liuxing, let's quietly split up and surround it. Okay, sounds good. Both Sutila and Xia Liuxing followed Da Tin's lead, forming a triangle to trap it. But as soon as they charged in, the little rat vanished. The 3 bumped into each other, but only Da Tin was fine. Sutila and Xia Liuxing yelled, Ouch, brother-in-law! Are you even human? Why is your head as hard as a rock? Darn it, where did it go? Ouch, ouch. My head hurts. Tin, with your trained body and quality. How could you be normal? How could you be normal? Turns out that little capybara was watching from the side and snickering. Not wanting to be humiliated, the 3 young men decided to get revenge. Brother-in-law, this rat is looking down on us. It dared to underestimate us. Let's go all out. Sutila and Da Ting summoned their pets. 205 Shockwave, Big White Icebone Mystic Earth. My little rat froze up and got covered in ice. Before it could recover, Da Tin's sneaky side showed up. Hey, you can't escape, sniff, sniff, little thing with your smarts, you must understand me. From now on, you have to help us find spirit medicine. Otherwise, I'll turn you into a snack for the hellhound. Got it. Sniff, sniff. 10 minutes later, the group of 6 became 7. Xia Liuxing seemed unsatisfied. Brother-in-law, we've been walking for half a day. What's this rat even good for? Suddenly, the rat turned back and communicated with Da Tin. Squeak, 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 squeak. Right then, he looked over and saw the system pop up. Wind Thunder Fruit, a fruit with wind and lightning attributes 2-star energy is a material. Da Ting turned to Chu Ming. Those are Wind Thunder Fruits. Those are Wind Thunder Fruits. This fruit matches Xiao Yu's wind and lightning attributes perfectly. Awesome. I'll go pick it. But as Sutila rushed forward, he stopped him. Hold on. These kinds of spirit items usually have evil spirits guarding them nearby. Its weakness is the fire element. Ha Vu quickly stepped forward. Let me handle this Hua. Divine fire can counter it, and besides, its level is higher than that thing's. But Da Ting quickly stopped her. No, Vu, neither you nor I need to fight this time. This is a great chance for Lu Tinchu Minchu Lang and Sutila to get some practice. Sutila and Ha Lu Tin were always the most eager ones, shouting together, Leave it to us, brother-in-law. Ha Lu Tin called out her big tiger. Finally, it's our turn to shine. Little Ice Star was attacking, but as soon as it charged in, it got shattered by a lightning strike. Ha Lu Tin was stunned. It just casually smashed that little Ice Star hammer. Seizing the moment, Chu-Min charged in Tuengok Wind Thunder Kick. Tuengok moved nimbly through the branches and kicked straight into the face of the Purple Moon Wolf King, but the evil spirit blocked it with ice armor. Chu-Min kept going. Tuengok keep attacking brutal straight punch. Tuengok landed a big hit on the Purple Moon Wolf King, and this time the evil spirit's armor shattered. Da Thin Ting was surprised. It shattered the shield with just a punch. Tuengok's physical attacks are that strong. But that hit didn't seem to affect the Purple Moon Wolf King much. As the Purple Moon Wolf King was about to strike back at Tuengok, Chu Lang jumped in. Tu-8 Earth Guardian shield wrap around Tuengok with a protective layer. Da Thin Ting realized, no wonder Chu-Min's spirit pet fights so fiercely. It turns out there's backup protection. The Purple Moon Wolf King is strong, but if we all coordinate well, we can take it down easily. Yeah, Sutila chuckled nearby. Daibok seal with fire make it show an opening. Yeah, while the Purple Moon Wolf King was busy dealing with Ha Lu Tin's Ice Star, Tuengok suddenly knocked it down. Right after Daibok pounced and bit its neck, finishing it off completely. Yeah, Ha Lu Tin happily ran over to show off. Brother-in-law, it's done, here's the inner core. Lu Tin, you all worked together so well. Da Thin Ting picked up the inner core and showed it to Chu-Min. Take a look, the Purple Moon Wolf King's inner core contains ice and lightning attributes. After Tuengok uses it, there's a chance it could evolve ice attributes. That would be amazing. Da Thin Ting leaned closer to Tuengok. But the success rate isn't 100%, so it depends on luck. Have Mapno open the space and I'll prepare it. Tuengok gracefully approached to drink it, no fuss, just a light surrounding her as she quickly leveled up into the rampaging Thunder Rabbit spirit pet. Jade Rabbit bloodline, not activated wind element, lightning element, mutated ice bone element, 4-star rating, E-level 4, skill 1. Violent wind control condenses violent wind for wind element attacks. 2 wind thunder kick physical attack with wind and lightning attributes. 3 brutal straight punch physical attack. 4. Thunder Violent Storm contains lightning, wind, and ice attributes. I've underestimated this kid. But after the master died, the twin peach mantis became furiously enraged and attacked Da Thin Tin wildly. Chu-Min was overjoyed and rushed to hug Da Thin Tin, forgetting her clothes were a bit loose. That's great, it worked. Ahem, Chu-Min, you're squeezing me so hard I can barely breathe. Yeah, then everyone continued treasure hunting. First, Ha Lu Tin. This is Bang Tun Lu Li. It can boost Little Star by at least 2 levels. Thanks, brother-in-law. Then Chu Lang. This is Tui Wan Thak. It contains water and rock attributes perfect for Little 8. Finally, from my girls, this is 100-year Everlasting Iron Diamond. This one's for you. World Flower, 1 flower for 1 world contains space attributes. Hukon, this one's for you. With these little items helping out, everyone's strength has improved a lot. After a while, everyone reached the Tu Yi Spring, 2 lakes divided into red and blue, with something floating in the middle. Da Thin Ting quickly spotted it and grabbed Sutila's hand. Look, it's the Icefire Tu Yi Spring. What's so amazing about this place that it's got you so excited? The Tu Yi Spring isn't the main thing. The key is that flower in the middle. That's Flame Bone Flower with both fire and ice attributes. Moreover, it only grows in the Icefire Tu Yi Spring. This is top-tier spirit medicine. If Daibok uses it, the effects would be incredible. Sutila got excited hearing that. Then let's figure out how to grab it from the lake. Hatilvu quickly warned him, Sutila, don't rush in. Let me have Hua Hua fly over and grab it. Sutila replied, Thanks, Tiovu, and thanks to Hua Hua. As Hua Hua flew up and got close, it grabbed the flame bone flower. But suddenly a strong force from under the lake separated Hua Hua and the flower. Da Thin Ting quickly used space shift to grab the flower and pulled Hua Hua back to safety. Right then, an angry evil spirit lunged up. At the same time, another evil spirit appeared by the lake. Even though they made it back, Da Thin Tin stumbled and fell. Sutila and Ha Tiovu cried out in worry. Thin Ting, are you okay? He replied, I'm fine. Both Hua Hua and the flame bone flower were saved. But clearly he was drenched in sweat. Instant space shifting takes a huge toll on energy. Sutila and Ha Tiovu rushed over to help Da Thin Ting up. Sutila exclaimed, Holy crap, what kind of evil spirit is that? It has 2 heads, and 1 red, 1 blue Icefire 2-headed snake. This is an Emperor-level evil spirit. That's the Icefire 2-headed snake evil spirit with ice and fire attributes. 3-star rating D level. It has dual ice and fire abilities with attacks containing deadly poison, like divine fire or divine water elements. Da Thiên Ting turned to Ha Tiêu Vu. Tiêu Vu can Hua Hua still fight. Hua Hua divine fire can counter this snake. She was holding Hua Hua close. It might just not be at full strength. She's injured after all. Da Thiên Ting didn't hesitate and charged forward. An Emperor-level evil spirit won't let us escape. Everyone give it your all to support Hua Hua and prepare to fight to the end. This is the first time we've faced such a tough opponent. Let's test its strength first. Hua Hua Karmic Fire World / Though it was just a small attack, the two evil spirits countered with overwhelming force. It was like nothing to them. Da Thiên Ting started to worry. Damn it, the level difference is too big. Kim Kung rum it. Have Kim Kung charge in and use heavenly gold to grow huge and smash right into the snake's mouths. A massive explosion erupted on impact. The fog of bones faded. Sutila wondered, did we hurt it? Thanks, brother-in-law. Next, Chu Lang. This is Tui Wan stone. It contains water and rock attributes perfect for Little 8. But Da Thiên Ting's face darkens. Oh no, Kim Kung is in danger. Seeing that Sun Wukong isn't tied up by the two bone spirits, Da Thiên Ting quickly counterattacks.